No dilly-dallying. Here we go. Straight into the trial. Wait. My skills? Oh, I have 14. I have 14 things? Oh, if I can't get it, I need 16 to do anything else. But here we go. Class trial. All right. I mean, in session. Here we go. I want to see how they died.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation.
I'm skipping all this. All right.
Now.
Sorry,
here we
everyone.
go.
I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time.
Don't worry, not hear any. I'm not even gonna say anything about Kaido.
Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
Yeah, he was like, Kaido, stay out of this. All right, best say
I can
less.
tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
What does that even mean?
Next time.
Look at Tank over
less
there.
time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman.
His hair is the best part of him, though.
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
I suppose. No, she did not like that.
Who did it?
Who did it? I'm gonna murder you with my magic. Use your fuck ass magic to figure it out,
Who
then.
killed Angie and Tenko?
Find out with your magic.
Do not let your emotions.
It was you.
There may be two killers.
See, like, they always make the killer so obvious in half these trials. Like, V3's killers seem really easy to find out, but the plans, I will never figure out how they did it.
So,
Alright, over. Why she look like this?
What do you mean?
the transfer student. Maybe our resurrection.
I don't care.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
He might jump across and hug Maki again.
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
Look what they did to Angie's portrait. Devil and an angel. Like, what? Is it even possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit? Well, in the interest of being thorough, I should... They did the same thing in Trial 4 with, what, Hero. This is an actual thing. Like I said, I will always take the back route if I can, by the way. Alright, I guess in Necronomicon...
This crime was committed by the recently deceased.
You're just a liar.
They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
Alright, let's look at everything before it happens. Here we go with this.
So, ritual did work?
No.
Who was resurrected, I wonder?
Nobody. You're just a
Angie
lot.
did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back.
Oh, damn, there's so much shit.
Yes. Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit is the late Rantaro Amami.
What the? Mommy?
Please, stop it!
Shuichi, say something. Alright, it's probably the ritual. This isn't about believing in the revived and dead. I have to focus on their statements. Well, all those statements correct. Bitch, I don't fucking
This crime
know.
was committed by the recently deceased.
Bro, let me see my evidence again, please. Alright. Okay, all this. Be cautious, X, Y, and Z. Bitch, I don't fucking know which one it was.
They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
No!
Monokuma file. It's either the Monokuma file or the thing. Shit, laceration. The second victim was...
Oh, ritual did work?
The ritual... I mean, like...
Who was resurrected?
I mean, like, it didn't work. Technically.
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back.
That's true.
Yes. Rantaro was resurrected.
Oh my fucking god. Let me just...
Culprit is the late Rantaro.
He's not... Stop! Please, let me just play the game. I'm probably wrong. He's so speechy. It's not about if it worked or not. I'm wrong as hell about this too.
So, ritual did work?
Let's go.
That's wrong.
That's wrong. I shot the V thing though, but whatever. Alright, Sweetie, tell him I guess.
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded.
Her ass was dead as hell before that shit even happened.
According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us,
See, I wanted to shoot the little V thing. Oh my god.
you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
I didn't even read that part, but okay. After preparing it and burn the I didn't even read it and I already figured it out. Alright, bro, we get it. She didn't do it. It's going on
Angie's
forever.
ritual had succeeded. The book would have been gone.
Yes.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
They could have just thrown that page out.
Then, going to think Rantaro probably not culprit.
Okay. Big ass.
I guess you're right.
Big ass Hulk butcher, badly built bitch.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Resurrect?
Now hold on a second. I can't let that comment stand.
Jojo?
Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life.
How do you know that though?
But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy. As long as you use the Necronomicon.
Someone's about to come up and argue. Oh, how do you know that actually Monokuma just argue him?
What are you talking about?
Shut up.
But it's true.
Daddy said so, so he can't be.
I don't care about your fuck ass daddy or poppy, grandpa. One of you are gonna be dying next anyways. Probably her the pink one too. Alright.
There's no way it's possible.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us.
I love Maki. Kinda. During the investigation she was an asshole.
If our transfer
It's you.
student isn't the culprit, then blame falls.
I know during his portrait, his ass gonna be like, he's gonna look like Mikon. He's gonna be going crazy in his portrait.
Who did it?
Probably you. I'm kidding. And we already know who it is.
Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this.
I'm about to shoot all her shit down.
I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
Mew, I'm with you.
What? Why?
That dude did not. He's like, no one's gonna believe your half-ass lies.
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened.
He's probably like, oh, how'd you figure it out? Probably should have killed you, and then she's gonna say some bullshit that just isn't gonna add up. Okay, it isn't her back route.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab,
I mean, that's true.
which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
That is true.
Anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon.
If he says something, I'm shooting it.
You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
True.
I did not care about some katana.
That's a lie. That's a lie! He did! He literally said he was gonna tear
culprit
Kokoichi's
used a
nerves out.
katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab.
That's a lie!
You, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
Oh, I didn't care about that. He literally said he was gonna tear Kokoichi's nerves out.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm.
Damn. What the
Went
fuck?
to the classroom, broke in,
Oh. Is that?
and murdered the fuck out of Angie.
It's that one. Unfortunately, it's that one.
Oh yeah, I'm a fucking genius.
I mean, like, she's not. I mean, really? Is he really the culprit? Does that story fit the facts of this case? I mean,
The culprit used a katana to.
okay, here's the thing. It has to be Kokoichi's lockpicking since both of them. But it could. See, there's like 3 different answers it could be though. Back door to front door.
And it was found in Kyo's
What the fuck is Sukusumi's fucking thing? Since it would not unlock the door unless someone from the student council asked her to. What?
research lab, which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
Bro, there's like 4 different like.
That rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I mean, he.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm.
Damn.
You went to the classroom, broke.
You broke in. He couldn't have broke in because the front door was locked. But it's like the back door was also locked too. I guess it's the front door. I did not mean to do.
Murdered the fuck out of Angie.
Watch, it's gonna be wrong. I'm calling it. Watch. It's like, oh, it's wrong actually. Like, which one is it? Is this lockpicking? Why are we even talking about this? Everyone knows it was locked. I did not mean to lie. Oh my! I'm about to skip all this right now, bro. This is taking forever. This is the first thing. Why? I guarantee you it's wrong too. I need more time.
Just admit it, you shit. You went to the classroom, broke in, and murdered the fuck out of Angie.
Oh my god, I'm gonna actually like. You're not. Oh. You're. I hate these words now. I hate these words. I hate them more. So why did you go like this? He did. I'm about to lose on time.
You went to the classroom, broke in.
Q would have let him into his lab.
Damn it!
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab.
Bro, I need more time. I need more
Which
time.
makes you.
He's not. I mean, he is technically, but I know he is too. Watch. He's like, oh, actually, he is. Like that was not a twist.
You went to the classroom, broke in.
There you go. V.
That's wrong!
That's wrong. I don't know what that does. You give me more points. I knew it was a dumbass account too.
No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Suomegi. I don't even want to listen to her.
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself.
That should not have taken that long. I knew it was her dumbass account too.
Wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And I'm also the worst person on the entire cast.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
His ass still broken anyway.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
That's not true whatsoever.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
But I had a desire to kill Tenko. Like we know.
So whoever
Thank
killed
you.
Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
No.
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
Thank you. Fuck you.
Oh, how
Fuck you,
clever.
shit. Fuck you. Fuck
You
you.
can just ignore her, Gonta.
Yeah, let's ignore you too.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko.
I don't think any of them did it
Oh,
though.
it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie.
Why are you so sure? Someone's gonna argue now.
I trust their friendship.
I don't, but I know she didn't do
Of
it.
course!
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
I'm about to gun on you, Kibo.
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
I think it's that Slenderman built bitch.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Tsumugi, and
See, he's so adamant about just, oh, let's exclude Himiko. Like, no.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
And we know the Miss Lie over here is just gonna, yeah, see, it's,
You mean one of those 2 people? Because a robot ain't people, Jack.
I will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
yeah, we're just going off like nothing.
What else? The culprit should confess already.
Watch, that's gonna be mass
Gonta,
panic talk.
T-Boy, or Tsumugi.
I have an alibi!
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Can I lie?
Yeah. Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Then you're a bad character.
Hey, stick up for me too.
No.
Gonta definitely not.
Watch,
hurt
everyone's gonna
anyone.
cut in like,
for Gonta
yeah, because they
to
removed the
believe.
thing now, right? Watch. Told you.
But Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
Worst fucking.
And I'm not the culprit either. Jeez.
Alright.
I'm not the
not
culprit.
I'm not the culprit! Ridley, is it one of them?
We must consider
it's a
other
gentleman.
possibilities. Surely there must be suspects
Gentlemen,
outside the
not
student
betray
council.
student council.
Shut up.
And do you have an alibi for last?
Oh my god, everyone's talking.
A dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone can open
culprit.
that
Book
door.
friends.
Only
Much
student
better
council
than being
members
out
had
too late
access.
at night. Ask
I didn't know
book friends
robots
if
told
Kyo
such
doubt
boring
Gonta.
lies.
It was that.
But it's definitely not me.
Is that a robophobic remark?
Bro, shut up. Why did they even add that one at the end? Like, because you're gonna disagree.
We must consider
it's a
other
gentleman.
possibilities.
You said there were several. There's only one thing I could
Surely
shoot.
there must be suspects
Gentlemen,
outside the
not
student
betray
council.
Shut
student
up about you
council.
being a gentleman. I could just let him go.
That's utterly impossible.
For last night?
A dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone can open
culprit.
that door.
why?
Only student council members had access.
Oh, much better than being out late at night. I mean, Kokoichi's probably it though.
Is that a robophobic remark?
Bro, I just let this dude go. I mean, it gives me time, right? I didn't see the other one.
We must consider other possibilities.
What possibilities?
Surely there must be suspects outside the
Not
student
betray
council.
student council.
Okay.
That's utterly impossible.
For last night.
A dead chick can't be the culprit.
Bug friends.
Is in.
Only student
Gonta was in room talking to bug friends. But there's only an account. I'm not happy to see Kokoichi.
council members had access.
There it is.
I heard it.
I heard it. I love the V crates. I don't know why.
No, it wasn't just student council members that could have opened that.
Nope. I know. Anytime he talks, I'm just shooting his shit. That's what it is.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
Unless you had skills,
I
lockpicking.
was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it. But you
It was not Kokoichi. That dude said it's a lie. Like we should have been dead. Third chase. Third death. Damn. That skill made you a suspect instantly, but it's too obvious that not be him. That dude's an antagonist for the rest of the story.
Oh, that happened?
I totally
forgot.
I totally forgot. That's why I specifically showed you someone kind of lockpick to get in. Like, we know, thank you.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Yeah, he's the liar. He knows that.
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember.
What's that dumbass scarf he has too?
Yeah, I did it.
Oh.
I killed Angie.
No, he didn't. Huh?
Wait, what? What did you
He's just a liar.
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie.
Okay.
The culprit was me, all along.
The dude is so happy about being the culprit too.
What?
Even Himiko's like, what the fuck, you liar.
Saying, is this some kind of joke?
This dude talks too much. It's him.
No joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins.
Liar.
And it helped. I feel so much better. Whew.
Anytime he has like me in a debate, I'm just shooting it. It's like Kyoko. Kyoko would never lie.
Kokichi really is
Kokichi will
culprit?
always lie. So he's always
No,
wrong.
he's lying. I think. Maybe?
Yeah, he's a liar.
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
Thank you, Soichi.
No. Definitely not a lie. I killed Angie.
You didn't.
Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
Nope.
Then let me ask you, culprit. How did you lock the room?
He's, yeah.
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
No, that doesn't make sense.
that dude got you called out.
Huh?
No, that doesn't
What
make
doesn't
sense.
make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Nope.
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room.
You can't even pick the other lock,
They
right?
used a different method.
I don't even know what method they used.
What difference?
Them big ass wax statues, probably somehow.
Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice
Mumbles?
to explain yourself.
How about you use those big ass titties? Bounce off sound waves off
There were
them.
2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was.
Probably the back door.
That's it!
That's it. I got it. I hear it.
The back door. That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
I'm about to find out.
The culprit used a certain tool.
With them big ass wax statues? The tool that the culprit used to lock the sliding door, the katana? Not this dumbass minigame, bro. The sickle? I think it was this. Is there any more? I think it was. Oh, never mind. It was a sickle. Yeah, I guessed that. Totally. Fuck my 10 seconds. I don't give a damn. Oh, I didn't even see the middle part. It's a katana, isn't it? I didn't even see this. I don't give a damn. I'm about to lose all my time. This. I knew it. I told you it was a katana. I clicked everything but the katana. I see it. Almost all that health too. For what?
The gold leaf katana that was stabbed into Kaede's effigy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to explain how they locked with that.
The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
How'd they move it?
So the gold leaf was on the sliding lock because...
It got hit with it. That makes sense now.
When the katana hit the lock, some of the gold.
Okay, I thought he had to like manually did that shit. That's why it was on like his, maybe it was like his hand or his glove.
The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
That evidence rings a bell. Specifically, a school bell.
Fuck your school bell. See, like, I said katana, I hate the sickle, I hate the sheath, not the katana, because I didn't even see it. I was like, oh.
Are you talking? Now.
Ooh,
Alright.
the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it.
How did they even move it there?
So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right?
You know what they probably did? They probably like pushed Kaede, they slammed that door, shut that thing up, closed that door instantly.
But wait, how did they move it with the katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
No.
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself.
Yeah, you're gonna have to explain it to each. I'm about to get everything wrong if they ask me to choose anything.
It was an odd setup after all.
Oh, wait, they pushed Kurumi and it hit Roma. They go like this?
The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigy's hung upside down.
Effigy? I said effigy. I was saying that wrong the entire time.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No, because she was a whack job, not that much of a whack job.
Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
And stab a sword in them, like.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been.
Of course, Kibo, that's what we just said. What different purpose? What could that have been? Do not ask me to choose something. Watch me a psych taxi. It's gonna be a psych taxi. No, I hate psych taxi somewhat. They're just so like long. They're just so like long and hard and big and whoa! Oh, here we go. Yeah, you can't hit cars. Oh, okay, we can't concentrate. I'm about to hit into like 4 different cars later. I'm still hitting to the side. Oh, you probably can hit like that. Say turd? Say dick? The turd dick? What turn to handle the sliding lock the katana, obviously. We just said that though. Thinking time. This is way better than Logic Dive in my opinion though. That's bullshit. We just discussed this though. If this is wrong, I'd say, yeah, we just discussed this. Why do I need to think that? Next question. There's always 3. Yeah, phase 1 or 2 out of 3. The only thing I don't like about psych taxis is they're so painfully long, hard, and just scrumptious, oozing with white stuff. And there's like nothing that I could say. I'm just staring at my screen like, guess what? I don't give a damn. I mean, people are gonna skip it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Say turd again? Wait, what is this place? Death Valley? What was done? I don't know. Fucking know. They pushed it. Thinking time. Well, like, we just discussed that though. Okay, the last one may be the question we actually need. Oh my, that's a long ass word. I'm running out of gas. I see the effigy. Dino. Imagine driving at 208 miles per hour and crashing into a car. Your guy is dead as hell. Not very hold you at all, buddy. I just missed like 4 of those. If I hit this car, am I losing HP by chance? I don't even know. It's the fuel. I don't even know what happened there. I think the meter is my health. How was the efficiency manipulated? They probably pushed it, right? They spun it or something like that. Thinking time. Spinning it, swinging it back and forth. Spinning it, yeah. What? What did he say? I got it. Sure. I did not get it at all.
The reason was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
Sure.
Effigy spun?
I thought they like pushed like the dominoes to hit each other.
That's right. If you spun the effigy, the rope it was hanging from would twist.
Oh, there you go.
Then, if you let it go, the rope would unwind and the effigy would spin the other way.
They had to run out there hella quick
and
then.
of course, the katana would spin with it.
They set Angie's room up to fail. They set this girl up to fail.
I see. So the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place?
They said, Angie, this is your room. This is where you're gonna die at.
Effigy's rope, and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock.
Nice job of explaining your own fucking thing.
Thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
The OST is banging.
Yes, that's how Angie's lab was locked.
Okay.
By using the effigy with the katana.
The effigy.
A plan born from the heart of a sword.
Whatever. Stop. I don't care.
The sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it.
Move it. Okay.
As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
He was probably sitting there for a good like 10 minutes trying. How do I do
Which is
this?
why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime, as to avoid detection.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime.
What was she doing during nighttime? In her room.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I didn't say that.
Well, you say it's.
In any case,
Why is X so big?
probably used the murder
Are you
weapon
mad?
as a trick.
She's like, fuck, they figured out my plan.
It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the
Right
effigy.
length. Girth too. Everything. Length and
I
girth.
couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab.
Stop talking about
So I
long.
used the katana.
See, why is his X so like so big?
The other effigies were only hung up, so we think it was some kind of ceremony. That way, we wouldn't.
I did not
notice
think
the
it was some
lock.
kind of ceremony.
But Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed.
It was not him.
I don't want to completely ignore that possibility,
I'm about to lie this next scene.
but I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
Nope.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
A fucking lie. We know.
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
Cough it up, Kokichi!
Cough it up, Kokichi.
Oh, man. You guys got me. Okay, I'm not the culprit.
This dude just want to get everyone killed.
You're telling telling the truth this time, right?
Yo, Tenko's ex is actually like this. Even though I hate her character, her portrait like this, it's like an ex like that. Kaede's, I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's like a normal ex.
Honestly, I'm lying.
But I'm not.
Why did you say you were the
Nasty ass hair. Don't look at mine.
I wanted to lure the culprit out.
Okay.
If I claimed to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me?
You get me?
And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious.
Yeah, he didn't say a fuck ass word.
Sheesh. Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
Everyone's like, "Oh, Suichi, you bad person." I'm like, what? Yeah, that's not what happened at all.
You and your fucking lies. Go sit in the corner and play with yourself.
Will you watch me?
Okay, I'll start right now.
He's not gonna start doing anything.
All right. So, who's the asshole?
Oh, I thought she was happy
who set
about
up
that.
This locked room mystery.
Yeah, they're just gonna come out and say it.
Mew, I can't hold it up anymore.
What?
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
Yes.
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter since anyone could have done it.
Bro, if you're going soft, just do a little bit of this real quick.
Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Oh, wow, I did not expect that. Watch.
Cum dumpster!
Don't say it.
Finally! Someone finally called me a cum dumpster!
Yeah, I don't know about Muni. Bro, this girl is just, I don't even know, bro. She's worse than anyone I've ever known or seen.
What should we talk about?
Even Gomta's like, okay, enough.
We must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab.
You.
Only one of the student
Nazi ass
council members
bitch.
or Kokichi could
You were
have
cool as hell
entered.
too. That dude would always say something in trial crazy. You'd always have the correct arguments.
Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Tsumugi,
Just none of
Gota,
them.
Kibo,
I know it's none of them too.
and Kokichi.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council.
She didn't do jack fuck.
Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I can.
I don't give a fuck about your.
Fine. That's just a waste of time.
Thank you, Maki. Just
Me? A suspect?
why her ass gonna start crying? Oh my suspect! Watch her actually been killing both of them.
Never kill Angie!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next?
It's none of them. Alibis.
I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Okay.
Silence, outsider.
Damn.
Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
Suspect Rangers.
Suspect Rangers?
Don't say the same thing as me.
I agree. Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
I agree. When have you ever agreed with? They just
We might catch them with their pants down.
jack them off a little bit.
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers,
Okay.
what should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list?
He just knows it's not him, so he just don't give a fuck.
Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
And Soichi did this shit.
That's...
Whatever.
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Yeah, Gonta not smart enough to do fuck anything.
Yes, it is difficult to.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
Soichi, speak up and say something.
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why did Tenko have to die?
Huh?
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but
Yeah, Angie's, we already solved that one. It's just like, okay, that's how they locked it, but we just don't know who did it.
can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
Himiko.
What do you mean?
It was not Himiko. That low ass bitch could not do
Killed by 2
anything.
separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first blackened responsible for the first victim.
I want to know who killed the second one. It was probably that dumbass slender
Figure
little
out who
bitch.
killed Angie.
You.
Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless.
Just like you.
Did you suggest that to waste our time?
It's not meaningless!
Here we go. Himiko.
Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you!
Finally, she's saying something. She's not just like, I'm a lazy sack of shit. Like, damn, get up and do something then.
Poor Tenko. How could you do this to her?
Kokoichi don't give a fuck.
Himiko.
Himiko, stop it with your crappy lies.
Lies?
Lies? Ho ho ho. If I was a level 100 mage, I'd fuck you right now. Like, damn.
Everything you said is total BS.
You're just lying now.
You didn't give two shits about Tenko when she was alive.
I was trying to deter her away. Like, no.
But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead.
I mean, he's right.
Come on, really?
Kokichi, enough!
Okay.
No. It's okay. I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset.
I don't give a
now.
fuck about Tenko.
I should have faced
Fuck
Tenko.
her.
Work things out with her while she was still alive.
Ugly ass girl too.
And now
She's alright.
it's too
I can't lie. I can't be a Kokoichi.
complain to her.
She's alright looking, but her personality, worse than the cast.
It's too late.
Yeah, seriously. It's way too late to realize that now.
Damn.
Our only option is to face her death head on.
There you go, Kaido.
Face her death?
Can we start proving who killed her now?
Himiko, I understand.
Okay,
what you're
Kaido.
going through.
I understand. You do not understand anything. Oh,
I'm gonna help
Kaede.
you out. Let's work together to find the truth.
Yeah, her ass dead as hell next.
I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Well, Kokichi just said that, so now what's?
Kaito.
Kaito, you're actually someone cool. Look at Kokichi. Actually.
Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless.
Shut up.
The name of the curse is Death Curse. I am.
Listen up. All you guys are gonna help out too.
Look, Kamui. Tall ass girl. Sexy
Abandoning
ass.
someone who died and only thinking about your own survival.
Suichi's like, okay, can I actually explain the case now?
That's just as bad as a hit and run.
What?
I won't forgive something so messed up.
You happy as hell over there.
Tenko was
Thank
our
fucking God I don't have
friend.
to explain anything.
Gonta wanna know why she died too.
Alright.
I already told you that's...
I'm
No,
trying.
Even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died.
True.
If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever.
There's ample people who don't know what the fuck to do.
Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death. Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on.
We're not living. And there's only 2 people that can make it out of this. Kaido.
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Whatever.
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Notice.
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were 2 different culprits yet.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Why do you want to push the case over there if you know it was you?
Yeah, maybe.
Should just stay fucking silent. They're not wrong, but I don't mind going over Tenko's case. But that was an abrupt change of topic. What was that? Was that intentional?
So what do we talk about first?
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
I want Kokichi to tell me like about the thing he was talking about.
Pencrotch probably got killed during the seance.
Damn.
So everyone there's suspicious.
Even Soichi.
Tencrotch.
Perfect name for her. The people who attended the seance. Soichi, Himiko, Kokichi. Not Kibo. Fuck. You mean like no time. I lost all that health during the psych taxi? Oh, I hate psych taxi.
Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
So those 4 are the culprits.
Well, and there's another one.
Oh, Himiko's still culprit?
Yes.
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most...
Whatever.
Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
Yeah, exactly. He suggested everything.
True, I may have suggested it, but I explained the procedure beforehand, yes?
Liar. Read me the whole
If
thing.
we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
This dude right here.
Well, I suppose, but
You were a goat, but just like...
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either.
Really?
I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in.
it was Himiko.
Try not to accuse Himiko challenge. Impossible. Like, they keep putting her up. I bet you next trial the same thing's gonna happen. I was actually Himiko. Like, that little 4'1" girl ain't capable of doing anything. Very well. Why would you just agree to that, though?
Oh, right.
I think that's funny as hell, too, how she said the middle room, and it just so happened to have everything set up there. Like the missing floorboards and everything.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance.
That's true, but I still think it was you. Unless I prove it otherwise. I'm just gonna gun for one person for every single trial, and I'm just gonna assume it was them. A point of entry from outside, he must be referring to... that big ass hole.
There.
I know ample people probably struggle with that. They don't remember anything.
Under the floor, right?
Under the floor. Meat on the bone. Bone on the meat. Whatever the fuck that thing was. I think it was meat on the bone.
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person could move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
Or just in case they picked another room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
Ooh.
Another suspect? Who?
Kokichi.
It's appearing before me.
He's gonna say some stupid shit now.
Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
It's me! Like we know. I could lie here. Alright, I'm about to lie. I don't know how I'm gonna lie, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose like 4 times in this trial. Oh my god, there's 5 of them?
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance.
I don't know how I'm gonna lie, but I'm gonna figure it
How
out.
did they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean Kibo's flashlight function. Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murder.
There's a lot going on here.
Hold on a second.
Why do you go like that? It's true that you need a light, but is that possible? Okay, I think I have it right now. I think I know where the lies is. Bro, stop. Can I just skip to it? Kibo's flashlight is the function. His music's always wrong. That bitch is always wrong.
You see, our villain had a light.
What you mean?
Light? You mean candle?
No.
I mean function. Huh?
I'm about to lie like crazy right here.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor.
No, he didn't, and this is how!
I'll reveal the truth.
With a lie! that took me like 20 minutes, I'm not kidding.
Correct? Did you not notice?
Exactly.
I didn't notice what.
Exactly. It's hard to believe that Kibo was the culprit in this case. that blinding light we would have saw. That's even harder to believe that this trial isn't being manipulated by someone. So even if I have to lie, I will defend him.
Of the flashlight function that you added. It's so bright, even Kibo can't see when it's turned on.
I didn't even know that. I was lying like crazy.
See. That bright, huh? Wait, what? There's no way a genius like me would make that kind of rookie mistake.
Bro, you didn't even say that in the thing.
But you make mistakes a lot.
Damn.
Hey! If you're gonna fuck me in front of everyone, at least buy me dinner first!
Yeah, dog, say less. Let's go to Applebee's.
He can't see. It doesn't matter how bright the area is. He couldn't move like that.
Not only that, but you would have seen that stuff coming from the floorboards.
So Kibo couldn't have been underneath the floor.
Is that true, Kibo?
Kokichi's about to be like, oh, that sounds like a lie. Like, it is a lie. And now, what are you going to do, disagree? Come on, Kibo, play along. That's why I didn't want to do that one, because I was like, oh, he's probably not going to play along. Yeah. Kibo!
Well, I'm so sorry. I just don't remember. Really, I'm sorry.
Oh my fuck.
Ah, we get it already. Just turn it off. We're gonna go.
Exactly, turn it off.
Don't remember? What does that even mean?
That's how you know this dude did it.
Well, Shuichi, trying to make a fool out of me, huh?
No.
Let me put on some makeup, cause I want to at least look pretty before you decide to fuck me!
Say yes!
That's
Damn. Why you say it like that?
Shuichi, I'm so sorry.
Stop!
Damn, that is seriously bright.
Why does he keep doing it?
Wouldn't the light have shined through the gaps of the floorboard if it had been this bright?
That's like the obvious answer. The hole. Which hole we talking about?
yes. The culprit couldn't have used a light.
Why did that lie even need to be there? We know what the obvious answer was.
Oh, they couldn't have.
They spelled couldn't wrong here. Where's the L? Translation error.
After all, we would know.
Damn, I wonder who the culprit
There was a
is.
hole near the corner of the room we were in. Remember?
Yes, of course, he doesn't remember that
If
though.
someone had a light under the floor, it would have leaked through.
Because he didn't do any investigating whatsoever.
But when we did the seance, I'm pretty sure the room was pitch black.
That's right. We didn't see
Why?
anything,
Look.
so the
Okay,
culprit
stop.
couldn't
Go back
have
to your
used a
normal
light.
sprites.
And just because I have a built-in flashlight function does not mean I am the culprit.
Mew, stop. They're sweating our titties.
That was a flaw in my theory.
There's never been no flaw in your theory.
Jeez.
Be damn surprised,
I
isn't
thought
it?
this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
Yeah, you're next.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot.
Mew, stop.
Status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats. My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
Damn. He's not a fucking
alright,
dumbass.
You made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
That's a lie, and you know it.
I neither want nor need your pity.
Tell him, Kibo. Stop.
Enough with the flashlight. It's way too bright.
Why does he keep doing that?
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch black darkness. Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
I don't think they do at all.
Then why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny?
They whacked that bitch right in the head.
Going to think that was so culprit could stab Tenko from underfloor.
Originally, I thought that too, but I guess it's not. I see Tenko's feet.
Ooh, nice observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Damn, you treat me like a kid.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't say it like that. You're better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
True.
Maybe they marked Tanko.
Shut up.
That'd let the culprit find her.
But the paint was a trial one from
Sounds
Goodbye
really
Despair.
familiar too, but I'm just gonna ignore it.
Maybe they marked with some kind of paint, almost like, I don't know, a first game. Why did they add that?
Her corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint, though.
Oh, yeah.
Dumbass imposter and terror
Why
terror.
was that floorboard loose?
I don't know, fucking who knows.
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right?
I'm about to lie right now.
If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
True.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit.
I'll fuss with you some way.
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however.
This dude right here, we know who you did it.
Butting our heads against this.
See, they make the killers
How about
so
we
obvious.
concentrate on another issue?
They just make the killers talk like crazy.
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
Take that mask down.
When?
I know future.
So not during seance?
Tanko was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she?
She was alive.
How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
Yeah, I'm about to shoot your shit right now, buddy.
That's not possible. She was alive at that point.
Yeah. You mustn't speak. Okay, Tenko will not speak. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. That's why she was getting stabbed. She was like,
Yes.
just for you,
She was
Himiko. Like,
unmistakably
what?
alive when the seance
Say
began.
something. Dumbass girl.
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light...
Clit licker. That's what she is.
The floorboard was removed at that point, so it's likely she was already dead then.
They pushed it like she was on top of it, too. That
So
rock
she was
there.
killed when the room was dark?
But she was inside Cage, right? Going to think it
I
impossible to
have
kill her
no
then.
idea how they even killed her.
Then she wasn't killed when the room was dark. It was a different time.
It wasn't. Why is your fingernail so black? Got frostbite?
Different time?
A different time, even though the Monokuma file clearly states at 2 a.m.
How the fuck should I know? You figure it out, shitheads.
Big ass titties.
Huh? Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory.
And you're just gonna believe him?
Now hurry up and think!
That big ass Hulkbuster meathead.
Wanna make my golden brain tingle? Start circle jerking your lipstick brains!
Alright. Okay, I can't lie, so it's just a normal one. Yeah, I'm getting like amply up 5 bullets.
When
Alright.
Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
I did not mean to shoot.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
Okay. Why is she
What
turned
about
on?
the moment Cage was lifted?
Like that.
When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast.
Why is she turned on by
So
Gonta?
fast, no one saw.
No one saw.
Oh my!
Oh my god.
So who lifted the cage?
I don't know. Oh, Himiko.
It was me.
Uh-oh.
Then
Bro!
obviously, Himiko is the culprit.
Nuts.
There's no doubt.
Did she just ejaculate? Tenko not being killed during the seance? That might be not impossible, but there's no evidence for it.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
Oh, the iron cage. There's blood on it.
It could not
I remember Maki saying something about it. Placed it over Tenko, so it had to have been a little after or during, because we took it off it because there was no blood on it prior.
been done at any other
Okay,
time.
I already get it now.
She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
She would no. His voice actor is sexy as hell. She was
What
dead
about
when the.
moment Cage was lifted?
That's right.
Like that.
When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast.
Real fast.
So fast. no
Why do you
one
talk
saw.
like that?
Oh my!
Oh my!
So who lifted the cage?
Himiko. Stop!
Then obviously, Himiko is the culprit.
There's no doubt.
Damn. Okay, wait, what? Tenko not being killed during the seance. That might not be impossible, but there's no evidence for it.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the
How does the iron
seance.
cage do this, though? On the bottom of the cage? Like, what the fuck?
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time.
It mustn't move during the seance. It doesn't matter. The seance fucking failed. He's like, oh, it didn't work because the seance. Like, it failed. That didn't even work in the first place.
Wasn't during the seance.
Yeah, I guess I disagree with Gonta.
And she was dead.
Why is she turned on by this?
What about moment Cage was lifted?
I just shoot this! Shoot it!
Like that.
When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tango real fast. So fast, no one saw.
Why are they moaning in here too?
So who lifted the cage?
Himiko is the culprit.
I want to shoot this shit so bad. I feel like anytime he speaks, it's just him.
It wasn't during the seance.
Alright, I got it this time.
It could not have been done at any other time.
It's Gonta's. I think. Hopefully it's Gonta's, because I'm confused as hell.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
It went through it! Okay, I'm gonna shoot Kokoichi's and just take a heart.
So who lifted the cage? Obviously, Himiko is the culprit.
See, like, anytime he speaks, he's just like a liar. Like, that's why I'm just like, maybe it's him.
It wasn't during the seance. It could not have been done at any other time.
Can I please shoot her thing now?
Cage the whole time.
Or his thing.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
But going to think it's only possible she was killed after Seance. Unless you know reason that's not true, Soichi?
Damn it!
Bro, what? I don't understand.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What?
What about moment Cage was lifted?
Like that.
When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed.
Is it the white thing? I'm getting all these wrong, bro. This trial hard as hell. For what? The white sheet. Remember when I said all these trials are easy? I just ended up losing. There's blood on the back of it.
So fast, no one saw.
There's blood on the back of it.
So who lifted the cage?
I have 40 seconds.
When Tenko got killed,
It wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time.
I mean, it's true, she was.
And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
Why is she moaning?
What about moment Cage was lifted?
No.
That's wrong.
That's wrong! I was waiting for it. I got it this time. I got it. I was focused on the iron cage too much.
No, it wasn't possible to kill her the moment the cage was lifted. Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on
I
it.
just spit all over my screen, bro.
That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted.
Right.
If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
what? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
This girl right here.
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right here.
Oh my god. Why are you arguing me? That was like slow as hell too.
No, it's still wrong to think that Tenko
Don't hit
was
me with the
killed during
Makoto.
seance.
No, that's wrong.
What?
What?
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out.
Yeah, I'm about to destroy you in this. About to V create it too. Oh my god.
Tenko died after the seance. It happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage.
Okay.
Stuck the thin blade through the gap, and that clean white sheet got stained blood red.
But the weapon was a sickle. Only the blade could have fit through the gaps.
Alright, I'm gonna see which one it
The
is.
blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from the cage's gaps. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit, and that's none other than Kyo!
True. Why so much? I did not listen to her rebuttal. I just shooting shit. The blade's all you need. No. Because there's no hole in the thing.
If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
It's that one, but I don't know which one it is.
She wasn't that far from the cage's gaps. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit.
Oh, the marker stone.
And that's none other than Kyo!
Her neck couldn't have been exposed. Am I defending Kiro? Easy. I already got it. I got it now. So easy.
It'd be long enough to reach Tenko.
Nope.
Sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Nope. I've sliced through those words. I didn't get the V thing. Was there even one of them?
Wait just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage.
Exactly. She was like, bitch was a turtle. still cute though somehow.
She was bent over with her forehead against the marker
Bent
stone.
over? Booty
And
naked?
the cage itself was about 3 feet tall.
In the trap house.
The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko.
How the hell did they even... I'm trying to see how Kyo even killed her. Like, how is this even possible?
Then I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
You're quite embarrassing to look at too, but sure.
No worries, Mew. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
I still love her though.
Yeah.
Still a better
no
character
worries.
than most people here.
How embarrassing!
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
Also, the sheet didn't have a hole in it.
She couldn't have been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
How the hell did they even kill
If
her?
she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Stop jumping in the background.
Yeah, for a living person.
Here we go. Huh? Kaido, don't even ask him.
What if Angie's...
Not even.
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
It's not possible.
We don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
What if the spirit? What if Angie was like, "Oh, this is how I died," and Tenko died?
Don't say stupid stuff like that. Screw spirits.
Stop that now.
Aki's like, "I don't want another hug again."
Angie's spirit killed Tenko.
Maybe because Tenko killed Angie.
Why?
Angie's like, "I'm gonna get my revenge." Atua.
Himiko?
Atua be graced.
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
To show exactly how she died.
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Revenge.
Like I said, that's impossible. Spirits can't be culprits.
Yo pulled up with the Celeste. No, the Kyoko during Celeste trial. What if it was a dead person moving? Dun, dun, dun. They just play her theme.
Explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
I have not a fuck ass clue.
Well,
Suichi has an idea. Must have.
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done...
wait, I know. What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage?
Not, bro.
If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
How would they hide in there?
No. If there was someone else in the cage, we would have noticed.
I agree with Kaito. The culprit could have been inside.
Don't agree
the
with
cage.
Kaido. You do?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
How the hell did they even get in the
Maybe
cage?
the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
What?
What? You figured out my plan?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
Right, Kiro? That's why you're the murderer? Like, damn. The they she's referring to. What? Who am I supposed to pick? Who am I supposed to pick? Kiro? Wrong. Who could have killed Tenko inside the cage at any time? Tenko herself.
Damn it!
Tenko herself. If it was Tenko herself, stop. That's not. It's just not true. It's not possible. Kaede! Kaede's a culprit! I know it. That's a very weird choice.
Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
I didn't understand the question at first. I didn't see it.
What did you say?
No way she got herself killed.
You saying Tenko is the culprit?
I was singing that dumbass song. She was like, "Shh."
She committed suicide.
Why?
Suicide?
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out.
I don't think that's what happened though, Stone.
She volunteered to be in the cage and then stabbed herself during the seance.
How that big ass sickle even fit through
It
there?
wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But that wouldn't explain a lot of different things.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right?
Yes, that was from the first
If
killer.
Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
It was a really good distance away too.
Oh my god. You actually said something smart.
Oh my God! Why do you say it like that?
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed.
So He's going along with anything.
After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
This killer's damn. I know it was him.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me.
Same.
There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier.
It was Himiko.
You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
Why was Angie fighting for Himiko's attention? Yeah, degenerate male, whatever.
Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity.
She couldn't bear it.
Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore. So she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
This trial right now is hard, but it's just bullshit already.
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
I don't think that's what happens.
Really? Why?
Unless that is. I mean, I'm like, real, well, if that was a lie too, I have nothing left to believe. Like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to believe
There can
anymore.
only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
Tenko.
Take us down?
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial,
I don't think so.
so she could bring us all down. Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
Whites.
What are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that.
I hope she was, so I have even a... I have more reason to put her down in the worst character tier.
She told me.
What?
What if all of that was just a lie?
What if you're just a lie?
A lie?
A lie?
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
Why?
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that.
Okay.
But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other?
You avoided her the entire time,
People
too.
keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer.
Only because you guys would do... No.
Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Maybe.
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Kind of with this big fire right now.
Naive?
I'm naive.
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets.
Like how Kokichi is going to be the best character in the entire Danganronpa series after this? Like,
What
ow.
matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
There's ample malice behind
People
her.
can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking.
Kirumi is so fine.
That's why it all comes down
Mad
to
as hell
whether
she's
or not
dead.
you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them.
She looks like a mommy.
That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Maki roll.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Let's make out. Like, what?
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree. No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Seriously? Yup.
Whether or not I believe. My heart can't reach Tenko anymore. But I want to believe in her.
Fuck you. Fuck
She
Tenko.
wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down.
Fuck Tenko. I don't give a damn what she wants.
To believe.
That's why her ass is where she's at now.
Me too. Gonta, no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
Look at Kaedo there, like, Suichi. You gotta do it for me. Say less, I got you.
Tenko did commit suicide. That would answer all of our questions.
That's too easy, though.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
Exactly. A proper reason.
All right, I'll give you a reason.
Here we go.
Is there a reason?
Tamaki's sweating like crazy.
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki?
And then she's gonna look like this next to the cat face. I guess.
If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective.
Well, actually, I'm not gonna trust you. Is it a split decision? Fine. I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. Fuck did she say? After the seance. Okay, what if she's a liar? I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know what she was killed doesn't mean she was suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that. We keep thinking we'll find the truth, and it means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe. It's a lie. I'm about to lie with Tenko's last moments or something like that. Pictures like Tenko's last.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid
Dick
her true
move.
intentions.
Hold up. Tenko's last moments. Tenko died in the crouched position, but probably not enough to kill her immediately. That's kind of sus.
Tenko's not that kind of person!
Oh well.
But if Tenko did commit suicide,
Yeah, you're gonna say nothing but
it would
bullshit.
explain how she died during the seance.
Makes sense to Gonta.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
What?
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces...
Consider. Alright, what's the actual answer first of all? Everyone thinks that Tenko committed suicide, but they only because they're lashing on to the easiest answer. To get out of this, I need to make them think their suicide theory wouldn't work.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
The caged child?
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during
I'm about to lie with a caged child. She needs to be
Could
alive.
have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor.
I have no idea what the
All
lie
the
is.
pieces fit.
Yeah, you're not right. Someone's not right here.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person!
Monokuma file number 3. No, I can't lie with this because everyone has it. No injuries were detected. Like I said, I'm taking all the backgrounds. I'm gonna fuck how long this video is. Tenko's last moments. Loose floorboards hole in the corner.
It would explain how she died during the seance.
I feel like it's the caged child. Her
She
last
could have
moments.
secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
How would she have done that
Finally,
though?
with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
What? There's only 2 answers I can really lie
Seems to be
with.
the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
No, her plan was to help us. Fuck. Or are you letting your emotions get the best of you?
Damn it!
Fuck you.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down.
Shit. Stop! I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this. Stop opening this thing, please. No. Only 2 answers I have.
Secretly brought the sickle
Secretly brought the sickle.
and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor.
Oh my god!
Pieces.
Oh my good god. I'm gonna lose by the way, but this is what it is.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Now.
Finally, with the last of her strength,
She didn't have any strength left, and I'll prove it with this!
I'll reveal the truth.
Because it killed her instantly. But it didn't know, and I know that. But no one else, I guess, does.
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor.
Why not? Because you know how she was.
Because she died instantly.
Yeah, it was a big ass lie if I've ever heard one.
Instantly?
Oh. Look at Maki like, I suppose. Maki's like, I know you're a fuck ass liar, but it's okay.
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died.
I like how Maki looked at me like, I guess.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear it from someone who specializes in murder.
She's gonna go like, I guess. I told you! I guess. Maki. Listen to me. Like, damn. Sweetie's getting up in that pussy tonight.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail.
That's my girl, Maki!
Tenko died instantly.
Oh, she just died instantly.
What?
What? You actually believe that nonsense?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly.
That was a lie, and you know it!
I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
She switched sides.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Even Kokoichi thinks I'm not lying? Look at Maki, he's like, he knows. Thank you, Maki. Look at Shuichi!
How could you forget that, Maki roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
No.
Excuse me?
Excuse me? Actually, he was lying.
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary.
No.
Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed
See, I was thinking about using it as my first answer. I was like, I feel like Maki would rebuttal me, right? So she would just say something about it, but I guess not.
Just like I thought. Tenko
Ew.
would commit suicide.
I'm not even at intermission yet. This video is almost 3 hours long.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
How though?
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
There must have been a way. We're gonna figure it out.
Alright.
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the
I did, and we might go to a bullet time battle or something like that.
If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to
That
solving
loud ass
this
sound.
mystery.
I know it already. I mean, I don't even need this, but I guess I wanted it. It's gonna be the sound.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
Yeah?
There is something that bothers me.
Why? It's them a lot.
That the seance failed. The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed.
I want to agree with that.
Really strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something fall.
I agree with that!
I'm more concerned about how dark it got in there.
I don't give a fuck what anyone has to say, bro. No. I already know the answer, bro. It's such an obvious... it literally does such an obvious answer. I like how they only give you two answers. You either agree with the killer, or you agree with someone else.
We're all singing the song. I heard something fall.
I agree with that!
I'm more concerned about how dark it got in there. It was totally pitch black.
I love this game,
My job was
guys.
to relight the candles.
But it's a little annoying when that shit happens. When I hate the V thing. I'm just hitting them. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing all V creates. V creates? What is this, Pokemon? How utterly strange.
While we were all I heard something fall.
I agree with that!
I agree.
I agree! There you go. Ew, Himiko. I'm not even at intermission yet.
Himiko, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
Hmm. That was a loud sound for no one to hear. No one to even bring up during the trial either. That loud sound, everyone was like...
Sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. What could have fallen down?
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell.
No, you're not wrong, but we gotta decide what.
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
Like something hit the floorboards. But the other thing that happened in the dark. That has nothing to do with the sound during the seance. They think I'm a fraud. I don't... What am I looking for? What caused the sound that was heard during the seance? I don't know, fuck the dog statue? I did not mean to choose that. I meant to look at the thing.
I was wrong.
Don't answer this. I mean, it'd have to be the dog statue. The only thing that's like that weighs that heavy, of course not.
Damn it!
Oh my fucking god, bro. So Kokoichi, you know what the answer is. It's probably with the crosspiece. Oh, the loose floorboards, that's what it is.
This is it!
I should have guessed that instantly. I don't even know how I forgot that.
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound. That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
That bitch dropped. They removed that shit and they dropped her ass. They stabbed it. That was a short amount of time.
Floorboard have made such a loud sound, though.
I don't know what it
The
was.
sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
Hmm. There would have to be a strong impact to make that sound. What could it possibly be? Don't do a psych taxi.
All right, then. Let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now.
Just don't give me another psych taxi. I have like no health. Oh, okay, now stop. No lies, so just a single answer. Dog statue?
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
Oh, Kokoichi's!
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
With such a might!
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
A floorboard that comes
Why is it spinning like that?
Dangerous.
How many things are there to agree
God,
with?
it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You
Okay.
hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Damn.
Don't be stupid.
What?
Don't you know me and Balls are the best of friends?
I should agree with that, somehow. What would have made a strong enough impact to knock the floorboard loose?
So what
I have
made the
fucking
floorboard
no
come
idea.
loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance.
They whacked her.
Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
No.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor.
And then stood up with such might!
Then stood up with such might.
I love this. Stood up with such might!
But we already said there was no one under
I think it's the
floor.
next one.
Some
Here, it's like the crosspiece. It wasn't broken, it actually looks like someone had cut it off. Cut off with what though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
one must have stomped through the floorboard.
They didn't stomp through, they cut it off.
Floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say.
Like,
That's
Best of friends.
why are you proud of that? What would have made it so... impact then knock the floorboards loose? Well, them cutting it off,
So what
obviously.
made the floorboard
I think it's the first one, actually.
Judging from the sound, there must be considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
Well, it wasn't that, okay. Removing a floor in total darkness seems somewhat impossible, does it not? I would have thinking it must have been difficult to remove it.
I was wrong.
So they didn't remove it. I got one heart
So what
left.
made
I'm about to
the
lose
floorboard
this.
come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Fuck is the map?
Someone who
Is it?
participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crash.
How the hell did they do this, bro? Oh my
Maybe
god.
The wooden statue fell over.
No. They were running around.
Under floor. Then stood up with such might.
With such might.
Already set.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
I hit that? Step through floor? Is that even possible? When going to investigate... No, it was that! Oh, I had the right answer. It was that, but I chose the wrong bullet. Alright, retry. That was the right answer. Golta even basically confirms it.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound,
I can't believe I had the wrong... Whatever. It's going. It's okay, it's okay. This video is long as hell. How the hell did he do this, though?
Hide under floor. Then
Through the floor.
Do I really have to read Kokoichi? Damn! That I must be it! Why is her hair going through the podium?
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
I figured that might have been it, but I was just like...
the floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
Yeah, but don't cut it.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation,
No one ever thinks it's Soichi that did it.
one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off.
Oh, wait, did he like slam his foot down and it knocked Tenko out and then he got the sickle, stabbed it and threw it? Is that what happened?
After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Seesaw ass shit.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
Because the circle's all messed up too.
what did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the crosspiece?
What did they stand to gain? That's the question. Solve this case. I need to think carefully about the crosspiece and the floorboard. Okay. Tenko's body was at one end of the loose floorboard. The crosspiece that had been cut off was on the other end. It could have been stomped on. Only one of the two cross pieces was cut, the other two were intact. One of them was right under Tenko, and the other was in the center. I'm missing something. That dog statue has something to do with it. Probably like making her fly up. Come on, think. I just guessed that. What happened to the loose floorboard? Seesaw? I spelled it wrong? It's Seesaw. How many people do you think got this wrong? I was like, what does that look like? A seesaw? Where's my T? There it is. Seesaw effect! I suppose. I just know seesaw and I was like, what's the last word? I don't know, fucking effect?
That's right. The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw.
Why did they even put effect there? Just say seesaw.
A seesaw?
A seesaw?
The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other two cross pieces holding up that board were close to the cage.
Okay.
Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece,
shit would slam.
the next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever.
That shit slam.
Lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
But wouldn't she slide?
Her whole body lifted.
Dad have some fuck ass force to do that.
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that, unless they used the sickle.
But the sickle sticking out of the dog?
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
Really?
Huh? How?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick.
Seesaw trick. Stop saying that.
The placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
The floorboard, seesaw, the cage, and the blood with the white fabric. What conclusions can I draw from this? Don't give me a psych taxi. There's only one place the sickle could have been consistent with the evidence. The dog? Okay.
That's it!
That's it!
The sickle was at the top of the iron cage, with the blade facing down.
Yo was setting that shit up and then said stomped on that.
The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage.
Wait, one person who could have done this shit too.
The wooden statue kept the blade in place. It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble. But the statue's weight kept it from falling over.
Okay.
Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw,
I don't know, that dude jumped on that shit. Her ass was dead as hell.
Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage.
And that's why maybe she couldn't scream, because it like hit her throat, so she was like, guys, like I don't care. Dead as hell.
She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected.
Dead as hell. What shoes she got on? Nothing. She got sandals.
The sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in her crouch position. But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw.
Stop saying that. Stop saying seesaw.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
This dude was crazy as hell. That dude jumped on that.
It's crazy, but it would explain how Tenko got
He probably did that shit and it was like he was probably laughing the entire time. Lost girl when he was singing that shit.
So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
He didn't jump on that. He straight dived on that.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Yes.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide.
Shut up.
Wait, what the hell's a seesaw homicide?
Homicide.
That's fucking crazy!
Homicide.
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know? They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box.
Okay.
Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Entertained.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
See, when you just start calling out random bullshit, like it's just you.
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
It's you.
Why her?
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this.
Bro, she's like no.
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
That is a little true.
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
It's too obvious. Why ask the question?
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
What?
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Oh, is this a split decision?
Our culprit, Himiko, prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time.
She definitely did with those nasty ass, busted ass
Then
shoes.
she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room.
Fuck the middle
She
room.
led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it. Then, she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
I guess.
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko...
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko.
Big ass hands. Probably was you.
Tenko?
Kill Tenko?
Killed Tenko?
Don't th what?
Himiko?
What's wrong, Himiko?
It is true that it was her idea of using the middle room. But does that really mean Himiko killed Tenko? Does that mean that really happened? Something so cruel. Intermission. So it's obviously not her. I'm right. I know I'm right. It's all about Kiro doing this. Kurekyo Shinguchi. I think that's his name. I lost like fucking 4 times in this clash trial because I'm trying to get the fuck ass back routes. Fuck. I'm about to skip all this Monokuma bullshit that's about to come up too. Alright, here we go. Last trial. Alright, here we go. Shut up. Best characters in the game, guys. Here we go.
Answer us, Himiko.
Why is she saying so
You
silent?
chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
I guess because she doesn't know how to disprove it?
Well, Donkey Lips?
Donkey
Did you
lips.
kill that twat?
Wait. Must be some mistake.
Must be.
No way Himiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
Kibo, why don't you get up there?
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Are you even listening?
Why is she acting like this?
I'm not listening.
Oh. What?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired.
I hate people like you.
Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive?
I don't give a fuck.
And now, you're all saying I killed them?
Yup.
I just don't care anymore.
Himiko.
You'll make the correct target.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
I don't give a fuck.
Himiko, don't give up.
Vote for her.
Don't
Please.
you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial.
I don't give a fuck.
Just shut up. I told you. I'm too tired.
I hate girls like her so much.
It's all just...
She better have some amazing character development. I thought she was a cool ass character when I first saw her.
Anymore.
And then she just went downhill. What a dumb. I'm lazy. Alright.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry.
Oh.
Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore,
This dude is so adamant about accusing everybody.
Impossible! Himiko would
Impossible.
never kill Tenko! Himiko not that kind of person. Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
That lazy ass face.
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't.
Oh, is this supposed to be the split decision?
Handling a complicated crime.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
Are we split? Yeah, yes.
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking.
Oh, hold on.
Find new truth.
Monokuma about to come up.
So no give up, Himiko.
I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died. But we can't give up. We survived. We can't give up. That was a lie. Just don't give me a lot, okay? Bloody Kokoichi.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
That's true.
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there.
She's a savage little girl.
Was trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
Yeah, even if Himiko picked the room, someone else could have set that trap.
I'm about to say.
These are empty words.
I can lie. So yeah, it was in the other rooms too. He might have persuaded her to choose that room somehow. But how? And what would tell us that? I'm about to lie like hell. Oh yeah, it was also in all the other rooms. Like what?
Was Himiko's decision, was it not?
A hole in the floor. I think it's a hole in the floor. He had stepped through one of the floorboards in that room that had also been part of the crosspiece cut off. The portion of the neighboring room. Aha! I found it. I found the lie. Buddy Kokoichi about to help me.
Of the 3 empty
I agree with that. I get to agree with a lie.
Why
That's
did
cool
you
as hell.
select the middle one, Himiko?
I know this has to be it.
Because you laid your trap there.
She's a savage little toad.
Was trap only in that room?
No, don't worry. I have it.
Other rooms may be trapped too.
Yeah, even if
It was-
Himiko picked the room,
Oh my god, I hate the V
someone
crate thing.
else could have set that trap.
Lost health for what? I'm trying to get the V's. I can just shoot it. I get it.
Was trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
What? We only investigated the middle room. There's nothing that we can do about that now. What?
Oh no!
Maybe, I mean, that might be the actual answer.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
Sounded during
What if someone
seance.
steered her into picking that room?
The caged child. What if it's something like right here? What the fuck?
Of the 3 empty rooms,
I think I have to agree with Gonta. Because Kokoichi falling, isn't it?
because you laid your trap there.
Was trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
Yeah, even if Himiko picked the room, someone else could have set that trap.
Your opinions are empty words.
Whatever. If the culprit plans were to suspect the making, they might have persuaded her to choose that room somehow.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms,
Like, it has to be this.
why did you select the middle one, Himiko?
How the fuck do you lie this
Because you
one?
laid your trap there.
Maybe something to do with the cage child? I think so.
Was trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
I don't know. I'm not a
Performing
clue.
the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, wasn't it? No?
What if someone steered her in?
I did not mean to do that. I meant to lie, first of all.
Damn it!
How? How did you find the lie in this one?
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it? No?
The lies just get worse and worse. Right, but they were not loose before the seance. There was a loud sound while it was completely dark. Hole in the corner?
Steered her into picking that room.
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there.
Was Trap only in that room?
I feel like it's Galta's.
Other rooms may be trapped too.
Can you even agree with a lie? Don't start crashing on me now.
No!
Oh no! About to skip this.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
I don't fucking know this.
Oh no!
Maybe it was Kokoichi.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
I was wrong as hell about that. Kokoichi's like, yeah, I did it. Like, what?
Damn it!
There's no
Performing
answer.
the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there.
Was Trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
I don't think you can even agree with a lie. I did everything on that one. Like, bro, there's no way. They're really over. I've died like 4 times. I'm gonna get a C on this class trial. Bro, where the fuck is a lie? I'm about to just use every
Performing
bullet.
the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her?
It might be that.
3 empty rooms.
Now I gotta sit through all this bullshit again. There's nothing at the end here. Might be that one.
Was the decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into?
I'll reveal the truth.
With a lie! Oh, because she read the book. Like, what? Was then interrupting the plan might teach us something. For that reason, I have to lie.
Mugi is correct. I believe Himiko was being set up.
Yeah, I only guessed it like freaking 8 different times.
Himiko only picked that room because Kyo wanted it as dark as possible.
But that doesn't make sense because candles were in the other rooms too. I thought about that, but I was like, candles are in the other rooms.
Did choose an empty room because of what Kyo said. Are you saying she chose the middle room by pure coincidence?
Yup.
The culprit gambled on the middle room being picked through coincidence?
That's why he said dark.
That seems highly improbable.
Shut your bitch ass up. Corporal wouldn't have to let for that chance, but maybe they didn't. Perhaps they manipulated Himiko somehow. Did they already blow out the candles?
No more.
What?
I told you, it's too much of a.
I don't give a fuck, bro. Anytime you talk now, I'm just skipping you. Himiko.
I'm pretty sure it didn't matter which room Himiko chose.
Yes, because he fell through them. Like, that's the actual answer. I would have agreed with Gonta, but it's whatever.
It's getting kind of boring, so I'll explain.
No, a lie was way much better.
She didn't choose the middle by coincidence. Each room was the same to begin with.
Yup.
Each room, same?
Remember what Gonta said earlier? Maybe the culprit placed traps in all the rooms?
They did.
Well, that was correct. Before the trial, I hurt myself checking all the rooms.
I know, that was going to answer.
Ah, that's right.
I like how I picked the right answer first, it just wasn't a lie. At least I understood it. It's a lie! Like, head ass. Should have been dead.
Kokichi found another loose floorboard in one of the other rooms.
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
Good.
What? Hold on.
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
That's why I didn't want to lie there, because it's like there was candles in everyone. Like, I thought everyone knew that.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
Nope.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
Only one person that could have done that.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
This was wrong after wrong after wrong.
Especially you!
Exactly.
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Nah, he's gonna say something. Actually,
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
no. I don't give a fuck what this bitch here told me. Hey, she knew she was gonna die too.
Live life, face.
Whatever.
If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory.
You were not Kaede.
We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead.
Told you.
This trial, it's
Fuck
not just
Angie.
for our lives.
Fuck Tank. I mean, Angie's
for
cool.
everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility.
Soichi being the best protagonist, part 405.
You're right.
I know I'm
I
right.
gave up here.
I know. You know.
That's right.
Fucking
So
stop
let's
talking.
do our best.
I should agree with Gonta and just made it easier on myself.
All right. I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore.
Yeah, stop being lazy, please.
I won't give up. I'll fight alongside.
Do not say everyone. After all, the black.
Shut up. This guy-
Ace, there you go.
Yes,
Knowing the
shut
move.
up. No one likes
But
you.
Damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
Soul, bro. Oh, I love Kaido.
Your soul?
Don't take that offensively.
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
Yes.
What are you talking
Being
about?
super fuck ass creepy.
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Don't step in the circle. Like, what?
That is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic.
No, it was that dumbass salt. That's why.
That's one possibility. But I think it might have been something
I see why now he did that. That's it. That must be the reason. The fucking seance circle. This is the answer.
This is it!
I have full health though.
It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
Damn, it's almost like this chapter is so fucking easy I guess to kill her. This trial's like alright, it's not like that good. I like the other two better. Obviously the first one's gonna be goated as hell.
Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle.
Yeah, and he also put a rock there for a specific reason too.
The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one
Like
stepped
how he had a
on it.
rock too. Like it's obviously you.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick.
Oh, trickery do.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
That's right. If that's the case in the culprit, there's no doubt about it. My mind, who did it? There's only one person with the opportunity and the motive. Oh my god, it's almost like the first one I've been accused since the fuck ass trial at the beginning.
It has to be you,
Of course it's him. He looks like a killer.
Kyo. Was it you?
You said, was it you? Like he's gonna just like blatantly admit it.
Whatever are you talking about?
Ew, that was that voice.
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Yeah.
Kyo?
Yes, obviously. It's so fucking
Why do you
obvious.
suspect me?
Why would I not suspect you?
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle.
Circle, the rock, everything.
The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick. But that's not all it was for.
Plays in Tenko exactly where she needed to get hit at too.
In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined.
Man, it's so obvious.
And those variables were defined.
Let's try kind of booty cheek because it's so obvious.
In short,
Like I feel like most people could have guessed this code because it just like there's only one person that could have done all this. Angie's like was I would never have guessed, but this one's easy.
knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the
Look at
culprit.
his sexy ass fingernails.
Well, Kyo,
Answer already! Did you do it?
He's been accusing everyone all trial too. This dude about to go crazy. Orochimaru.
What is so funny?
Yeah, I mean
I was just thinking.
he's funny as hell.
So this is how each blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
Yeah, you about to get killed.
What? An intriguing experience?
No one's ever been wrong. The moment after I accuse somebody, no one's ever wrong.
But
We're already
if I am
halfway.
the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes?
Yes.
So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
I'm not a fuck ass clue.
I see. That is
That
probably.
dude just ran in the middle and did that shit.
Unless that is made clear.
That's your
you
only
cannot be
defense?
certain I am the culprit.
He's just like, yeah, I kind of did it, but you prove it now. Like, okay.
how can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
Because he knows he did it. Fuck
I'll
ass bitch.
explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
Oh, fuck no. Night vision goggles? But how? How do they do it in total darkness? It's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. With my hand.
Wait a minute. Maybe
Of course, now I'm going to have to pick it soon. I'm not even going to know which one it is.
Did you figure it out?
Yeah, somehow I figured it out. The culprit didn't even have to see it all they used.
that's it.
Really? That was the answer? Come on.
The culprit used touch. They didn't see, they felt.
That dude was touching
That way
everything.
they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
I thought there was maybe a less obvious answer, but okay.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right?
Still was the correct answer somehow.
Were there any other markers within reach?
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
Liar. No, I'm sure there was something. A landmark where they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. But don't make me pick something. Hangman's Gambit? Say less. Is it a rock? I have not a fuck ass clue. Magic circle? I meant I. Magic marker? If there's a C, I'm gonna use circle first. Okay, there's C's. I don't even know how they saw it, but alright. They could have used smell because of the salt. Oh, they felt the salt.
The magic
Yeah,
circle.
really?
Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
Really?
I see. So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use.
Kind
it
of
as
a goated
guide.
killing, though. This killing was hard to figure out. He's like, alright, now what?
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong.
Okay, do explain to me. What? How is it wrong?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look
I
like?
don't give a fuck what it looked like.
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
Okay. Who gives a fuck?
So what?
Just walk diagonal and you'll find it.
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room.
Okay, you can just walk diagonally. We know
The
it.
magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it.
Bro, you literally could just look at where you have to go and walk towards it. Like, it's not that fucking hard.
You're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
That's true.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
Maybe that's the right one then.
So which... Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
That dude said don't touch it either. I see another piece of the puzzle. Drawing the circle with Soul is all guaranteed, but it would be temporary. Soul would have to gotten rid of the evidence. Clever.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
I took evidence. Like, what?
What a pain.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have...
I know, he has
Well,
it.
I guess there's no point in discussing.
Shut up!
Hey, may I have your attention?
Kaido's like, alright, stop it. I know it.
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to
Yeah, he has fucking photorealistic evidence of the dumbass fucking circle. Big ass lie from
I
the start.
had Miu add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
Which she does, of course, doesn't want to speak up about.
No way! Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that purpose!
Please, let me use it.
Purpose?
I might be able to save everyone.
Alright, so what is this function?
Probably has a big ass dingling coming out of
It's
his
an
shit.
image recording function.
Image recording?
Was she like getting off to herself or something? That's why?
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory. I'll give it a try.
Okay, now watch. Mew's fucking big ass is gonna come out of there now.
Ready?
From your mouth?
I also use
Whatever.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance.
Okay.
Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay, got it.
He look mad guilty now. Oh damn, look at the corners. Looks
Well,
so odd.
Shuichi, do you notice anything?
Yeah, look the fuck ass corners. Did I notice anything? What about the big ass things in the corners? So obvious.
This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you,
Yeah, fuck that. Why would
we
it?
never would have seen through Kiyo's lie.
Kiro's lie. Kurekigo Shinguchi. That's his name though.
My lie.
My lie.
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document.
Dumbass.
But that's a lie, isn't it?
I lied like 3 times during this trial.
The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners.
Watch, I was gonna say, well, you can't prove I was the one that did it. Like,
Which means
what?
that you would be able to find a floorboard from anywhere in the room.
So it was different from the document after all.
Obviously.
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
This trial's kind of like, eh.
Hey, where's my things? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Why though?
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Yes.
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health.
How?
Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds.
Ew!
You're what? Why?
What?
Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality.
Nasty!
Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty.
I wanna
so-
fuck her.
See? You're all grossed out. This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan.
Should've just said nothing.
Quit talking about your poop. No one cares.
No one cares about you either.
Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you?
And Angie.
Just give up and admit
That dude
it
killed
already.
Angie too. Watch, he's about to say like, oh, well, yeah, I killed Tenko, but I'm not the Blackened though. Remember the Blackened who's the one who's killed Angie? Watch.
So, Kiyo. if
Nope,
you
no
have
objections.
You can.
Your deductions are fiction.
My deductions are not fiction. Your whole existence is a fiction.
Well, since you've given me the option, I will most certainly object.
Well, they shouldn't have gave him the option.
To be honest, it's unimportant. but it may be an amusing diversion.
Alright, whatever. Unimportant.
Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
This dude is crazy as hell. I think Nagito's a different level though. Alright, what am I gonna have to do it with? Probably the marker stone.
If you are going to claim I am the culprit, then what of the murder weapon? It was set up in the cage. The only people capable of that
What the fuck?
are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage. So suspicion should fall on them.
What are these placements? Look at Mew over there.
We could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later.
Oh, the white
Because
cloth.
we weren't the ones who lifted the cage.
The white cloth.
That was Himiko.
The white cloth.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko.
That's why he didn't show us
But the
it.
only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor I had no
Wrong!
I'll cut through your words.
I'll cut through those words! Ah, here we go. Wrong ass. Remember, he lifted it up and he tried to hide it.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo.
Dumbass.
That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth. You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth. And retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth.
Dumbass. Caught you.
Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
What? That scared the hell out of me. I was like, what? I didn't click. Look at this dude's eyes. That's scary because I didn't think it. He would just do it.
Correct? Then why don't you give up already?
Because, remember, we're looking for Angie's black and I'm about to accuse him there.
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now.
Now I'm gonna have to accuse him for Angie.
So, it was
Yes, I killed Tenko.
you killed Tanko?
That dude scared me.
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much.
But did you forget what we're here for? Like, watch.
Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma.
Yes.
But unfortunately for you, that won't happen.
Because we're looking for Angie's killer.
Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What you talking about, Kyo?
What you talking about? Why she talk like that?
You still don't understand?
This dude's crazy as hell.
I killed Tenko. That is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
But why kill Tenko though randomly?
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Yeah, we need to look for Angie's killer, not his. Fuck ass bitch. Probably was Tenko too. Ah, I live now. Like, he probably did that one too.
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie.
Alright.
For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue.
Alright.
Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Trivial issue?
Yup.
No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
And you can prove that how?
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Unless you look at it from like this. Like, damn, Sweetie. Okay, tell him.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter.
That's why you should have been
research
like,
lab.
well, unless you look at it from like this.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you.
True.
If you're the one who killed Tanko, you gotta be the one who killed Angie.
What if since like Tenko killed Angie, it's like, well, we can't eliminate her, so we get to eliminate we get to
I
eliminate you now.
understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly.
What if Tenko killed her?
There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait.
Whatever.
Of course I understand.
Whatever.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
What if Kibo did it?
That's enough! It's voting time! I'm gonna vote for him!
Shut up.
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes?
Yes.
How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer?
I don't fucking know. Because you did it.
Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
Like, why even kill Tenko, though? Like what was the motive?
Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
We should talk it out more. This case
feel
might
like
have
Tenko killed
juicy
Angie.
plot twists waiting to happen.
Nuts to that. Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously
See,
the culprit.
I feel like that's what it'd be. And then Monokuma was like, well, since we can't kill Tenko, we get to kill you. Like, what?
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
We're like 3
No,
hours.
it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
Oh, shut up.
The culprit's one of you.
One of you. I forgot about the.
This argument is getting intense. At times, the Ultimate Academy is proud.
I know.
Yippee! I've been waiting
Me too. I forgot all about this too.
Why were you waiting for
This
it?
is the best part of the fuck ass game, Kaido. But if he says that he didn't kill Angie, we won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. I'll have to pin down everyone. I'm about to start dancing. I'm defending him! Alright.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
Whoa.
I got this.
I got this.
Couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
I almost missed that one.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
Kyo!
Kyo!
Anyone could have entered my lab.
Oh, whoops.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Oh, this one. Kyo!
Anyone could have entered my lab.
I have to actually listen to what they're saying.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi!
Kokichi!
Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after
This dude
both
defending himself like
murders.
crazy.
Solve the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
I got
I
this!
got this. Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
Fuck you.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
I got this.
I'd vote.
Couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
How is that
Forced
wrong?
his way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
I got this. But he couldn't get into Angie's
I might just
research
skip
lab.
all this now.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo!
Kyo!
Anyone could have entered my lab.
Alright, Kyo. Alright.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Nope.
Kokichi!
Perhaps there's a second blackened we need
Perhaps.
to find.
I'm about to do it all over again, bro. This
He was
theme.
planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo!
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery.
I got this.
Alright.
Not yet. There's still
So
another
it's
mystery to
Kibo's,
solve.
alright.
Kyo killed
No.
Tenko and Angie!
Kibo!
Kibo! We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
I got this!
But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo!
Kyo! Anyone could have
Almost missed
entered
that.
my lab.
Blackened.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi!
Kokichi!
Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
This music.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo!
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
I got this!
Got this. Not yet.
Here we go. Crouch
There's still
bind.
another mystery to solve.
Stop! This is our answer! There's like nobody here.
It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder.
How long is this fuck-ass trial then? Damn.
And there's still the mystery of Tenko's
And the closing argument and all that.
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit.
We should just vote for his ass anyway.
We still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene.
Really?
I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
The blood, the dried blood.
This is it! The blood stain found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the
That dude bashed her
investigation.
head in with it.
It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped
What
on.
if they stomped on her head? That'd be funny as hell. Not really.
Bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it.
They slashed it with a
Blood
sickle
from
first?
Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
Well, that's weird. Why was that blood stain the only dry one?
I don't fucking know. The blood stain under the floorboard was dry because here, of course, Tenko was killed. Really? Alright, whatever. I don't even fucking care what he said. It happened before the seance?
That's it!
Okay, like half those answers are correct though. I hate trials like this, whatever.
Bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder.
Multiple answers work, it's just like,
It was there before we started the seance.
yes.
Or the seance?
Yup. That should make it clear whose blood it was. Angie's.
That's it!
Oh, I didn't even have to answer that.
That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was
Angie's. Okay, Leon.
Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
I have not a fuck ass clue.
Yeah, wasn't Angie killed in her research lab?
Doesn't mean she was.
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Ah, I guess that's possible.
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities.
I wonder how did he do this though? Like, I'm just trying to figure it out.
We assumed that only council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab. But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
I bet you Kyo somehow did it too.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out.
That would be hilarious if Kyo somehow was like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm still living, but I am a potential murderer. Like,
I'm
what?
not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start.
Whatever.
So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
But why?
Did Angie have business in rooms?
She was taking shits in there?
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading.
No, he
nonsense.
never actually misleads somehow.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too.
That dude is so happy about lying too.
But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
Oh, Kyo. And immediately cuts to him. Angie left her lab on her own and headed to a room when she was killed. Okay, just a normal bull. No lies here. No lies here. No lies here.
The art
The
research
Necro.
lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
The Necro probably told her to.
Why would she go into?
Because the Necro. Probably said this somewhere in here. Okay. I'm sure it's probably that. Gold leaf katana? No, see, I feel like it would have to be that.
To an empty room. There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle! To keep herself awake at night. She would drip hot wax on her body.
What?
That sounds like something only you would do, Mew.
I feel like I have to agree with her.
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
I feel like I have to. No, I
agree.
I agree with that. I knew it. Because she needed to burn something, right? That's my assumption.
That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Bruh.
Yeah, for kinky wax.
No, not for that.
No. She was
No.
going to use it for the ritual.
Yes.
According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect...
You need to get burned, right? I wish they would show like what it says in there.
Then, did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
Yes.
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab. So she went to go get a candle.
Her
in
ass
one
got
of the empty rooms.
clobbered there too.
And that's when the culprit attacked her.
She looks so happy in this image too.
That's why there was dried blood underfloor.
I said.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held.
Yeah, the middle room.
Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance.
Damn.
If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room.
Okay.
If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's blood stain under the floorboards.
Just be nice.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
A big ass hole there though.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be a Tua's will.
Don't gas her up.
I just picked.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that is fact already.
This dude right here always gotta rebuttal something.
You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab?
That's exactly what I'm claiming.
Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab?
Because you probably knocked her out there, and then you killed her there. Actually, probably what happened.
It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
I don't know. Almost like a trial similar to fucking, I don't even know, Necromaru Need Eyes.
I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room.
Yeah, me and you. Oh shit, really? Like, this dude know he did it.
She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
They knocked her out and then killed her. I have evidence of that. I did not mean to choose them. Bro, can I...
Oh no!
Her body, bro. I meant to do this. Okay. Forehead injury.
This is it! The fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from a katana.
Right.
But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma. And I think I know why.
Her ass was so happy, too.
After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room,
They severed her spinal cord. They said, bitch, you're not waking up again. Fuck it to her.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow.
Yup.
Ha! It's all clear now.
It's all coming
Angie
together.
was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab, and it was there that the culprit finished her off.
Exactly.
All clear. This is all clear.
Yes, it's very clear.
What are you all talking about?
This dude going crazy.
All clear? What is all clear?
Why are you so nervous?
What are you? All clear? What are you all?
What is going on?
You what? What are? I will not fear. I will not back down.
Yeah, what was that?
Sweet Korekio, calm yourself.
Put that look at Soichi. Pull that mask back up right
Your
now.
words are all hollow.
There is no meaning to any of them.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
I'm about to teach you a lesson right now.
Yes, you're right. Okay.
This dude is not right in the head. He is not right in the head.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies.
Did you not just see his face?
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all.
They did. Look at Kaido over there.
It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog.
Yeah, I don't know. You make Nagito a little bit sane now.
Nothing is clear at all.
Everything is clear. You're a killer. Just don't show me that fuck ass face again. He's gonna watch. He's gonna like. I don't even
Angie
know.
was attacked in the empty room first, and then carried into the research lab. Impossible! Impossible!
Why is it impossible?
That's nothing but a delusion.
Shut up.
You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
Yes.
It's no delusion.
It's no delusion.
Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then killed.
I shouldn't have to even rebuttal
You
this.
say the culprit carried Angie's body,
Yup.
and not a single drop of blood fell?
Yup.
The hallway and empty room had no blood stains. Even if you wiped
The
them
duct
out, there'd
tape.
still be traces of evidence
The
left
duct
behind.
tape!
But
That's
there was
fine.
no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
There was. Here it is. I'll cut through those words. I want to do the V, but I got scared.
There was evidence left at the scene. The bloody
I
tape
forgot all about the
under
duct tape
Angie's
too.
body.
I just forget about evidence.
What?
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried. Bloody
And they tore that shit off too. I had her hair on it. They said.
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of.
Dumbass.
But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
Dumbass.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt and ended up under her body.
Must have been a Tua who did that for us.
Why do you even rebuttal me?
What? Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
Why do you even rebuttal me?
Now we know most of the mystery behind Angie's murder.
I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie.
I'm not too sure how this proves it, but alright. The only person who's been rebuttaling me for the last fucking 4...
It has to be you.
I don't even know how, but alright.
It's you, Kyo. You killed Angie.
Of course he did. Look at Kaido.
What the fuck? So it's true.
What the fuck? I love you.
Well, that was obvious. Such a boring, obvious answer.
Bro, you look boring.
Killed both of them.
Yup. I don't think I killed his ass.
Why did you kill them?
I think I sliced him up like they did Pekko.
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Why? Why you killed them both?
I had a fuck ass
I
clue.
think one of the murders was an accident.
An accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
I guess Angie's?
Huh? Which one?
Am I really gonna have to guess?
That's it.
Because he planned for Tenko, so it had to be Angie's.
Angie's murder was an accident.
What? Tenko wasn't accident?
Nope.
That's right.
She is
He
actually,
originally
but
planned to kill someone with a seesaw.
that's
tree.
why he cut the floorboards and everything
But
already.
while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in.
Angie didn't even see him either. That's the thing.
So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
But he didn't even, unless she saw him, like, okay, hi.
She just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
She listened to her own fuck ass rule.
Then he should have just stopped there.
No.
He killed Angie. There was no reason for him to kill Tenko.
She was a liability.
You only needed to kill one for this game. Killing 2 is pointless.
Not really.
If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
What is this all-mentive argument gonna be?
Why, Kyo? Why you kill 2 of our friends? What is it? What on earth are you talking about?
This dude going crazy.
No, I'm not the culprit.
You are.
So,
Why is everyone looking at me like I am?
Because you did it, dumbass.
Why? Why are
Why?
they?
Why?
Is it? Calm
Told you.
yourself, Correcchio.
Who is this?
Yes. You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter. You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver. Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
I like this dude when he looks like this. I mean, when he looks like that, he looks
He
even
goes
worse.
again. What the hell's wrong with him?
Can you see his face?
It almost seems like
Someone. He's just talking to himself.
Thank you for pointing it out.
How is he wearing lipstick?
Thank you, Mew.
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter.
You're a trivial matter.
I never acknowledge your allegations. Not a
Here we go with the
single
augmentative
For you
argument.
see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie.
I love to see what I have to prove it again.
No, I will not acknowledge it.
I'm about to make
I
you
will
acknowledge
only
it.
acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery.
What if it was like his other alter ego that killed him?
Your deductions or guesses. Well said. Good job, Correcchio.
Correcchio.
Yes, thanks.
Who is that?
Ah, creeps me the fuck out.
Oh, I'll fuck you out. No evidence. There's no evidence?
You're wrong. There is evidence.
I don't even know what it is, but I'm gonna find out when I have to put the 4 words
You do
together.
realize bluffs like that won't work, yes?
You're sweating.
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty
The
room.
floorboard.
That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
Does it?
That's not possible.
It's not possible.
I think you may have misunderstood.
I don't think I misunderstood anything.
Apologize. Come on, apologize.
I'm not apologizing.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
His whole thing about to be that there, whole thing.
Apologize. 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 Apologize.
I'm not gonna fucking apologize.
Seriously.
Whack job
what the
ass
hell's
bitch.
happening?
I have no idea what's happening, but whatever. I knew the weapon he used. Floorboard. Here we go. What the fuck?
I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. Yes, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess.
Whoops.
I have nothing to admit.
Oh my god, I'm not getting my keys right.
You are simply wrong.
I'm not.
Yes, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess. I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic? That's
Fuck.
merely a delusion. Well said, Correcchio. To
Fuck
continue
Correcchio.
this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic? That's merely a delusion. Well said, Correcchio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must
Stop.
you force your delusions on us? Your logic? That's merely a delusion. Well said, Correcchio. To continue.
Last stage.
I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me.
You're wrong.
Speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Oh, stop.
Apologize.
I can't keep up with all these
The
letters.
culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me.
No, you're
Correcchio
wrong.
Speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. Apologize.
What the fuck?
Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong. Not
You're
me.
wrong.
Correcchio speaks the truth.
I'm about to die.
Such a sorry lot. Apologize.
Shut up.
Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me.
No, here we go.
Speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
Get out of here. What is it? What is it?
You have no proof that Korekio is the killer.
Removed floorboards.
It ends here.
This is the end. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say anything about that. I'm not even saying anything about
Kyo
that.
hit Angie with the same floorboard used in the seesaw trick.
Obviously.
I see. And how do you know the floorboard was the murder weapon?
They started adding, I don't know, glitch effects that.
There was a small patch of dried blood on the underside of the floorboard.
I was like, what the fuck? They started adding bullshit there.
Angie's blood?
Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board.
They started adding bullshit, bro.
But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard.
The dried blood.
There's also the blood stain under the floor to consider.
Exactly.
For that to be there, the floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack.
Nope.
Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
Dun 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 dun.
Kyo's earlier confession
What
is
the fuck?
further evidence that the floorboard was used.
Kaido's like, what the fuck? And he was going crazy, and so he's just explaining it.
How?
How did you know?
The weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick.
Stop
It means
saying
the
that.
culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
Yep, you got found out. And voice actors ain't paid money. You can show him, we know it's
While
him.
Kyo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board
Angie just didn't give a flying
when
fuck about
Angie
that.
walked in.
And he cold cocked her with a floorboard.
Yup. Poor Angie.
Now is accepted. You even confessed to Tenko's murder.
Dumbass.
already.
Shouldn't even confess to Tenko's murder.
That's true. This
He about to start going, oh, it's not me again. Like, what?
Looks like we're almost at the end.
We are at the end.
All right, Shuichi. I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the
I got
house.
ample hearts too.
Ichi, please.
And they all want me to explain it?
For Angie and Tenko's
Fuck you.
I understand.
I know.
I'll go over everything one more time.
To reveal the truth and the lies.
Kyo, I want you to confess. No, I will force you to confess.
No, you have to consent to that. You get the bullshit ass argument. Hit the sliding lock? Oh my god. I kinda like this theme now. And remove the floorboard. The dumbass small stone. I thought the thicket was way bigger than that. That's why I was like, what the fuck? The path made with salt. How did the culprit be able to move during the seance? Dumbass salts. Stuck duct tape on her after she was knocked out. Stab Coyotes officially. Fuck, why? Footsteps contaminating the scene. That's all the way at the end, probably. Damn, they have Tenko's fat ass thighs in the panel. Lock picking. That dude, no, he did it. Cut the cross piece under the floorboard. Alright, what's this one? No, Koki's light picking. Look at Kaido. This is
This is
the truth of the case. This dude is
Let's
so
look
dirty.
back at the first murder. It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it.
Dumbass.
The plan was to make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms.
Ample easy case too.
This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room.
That dude jumped on that shit. He's a bitch.
To cut the cross pieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse.
Me too.
They were planning to cut the cross pieces in all 3 rooms.
Angie happy as hell. What happened to her? And dead as hell now. What?
However, when the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened.
Angie's like, oh, well, I guess if that's okay. Like, bro, you're gonna die.
Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making
There's
the
a body wasn't there.
preparations.
So Angie's like, oh, I guess.
She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting cross pieces.
I saw you, and your ass dead as hell
Angie
now.
might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan. But now that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick. Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit.
Not Korekiro Shinguchi, the ultimate anthologist. And she still went for that fuck ass candle.
The culprit took the floorboard
Angie wasn't doing anything.
and struck the
A
unsuspecting
little ass. She's like
Angie.
4'1", isn't she? 5'1". Dead as hell. What shoes she got on? White ones, white Vans.
The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise.
I know his porch about to go on like how Mikan was. Looking crazy as hell. Fuck ass mask.
They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding.
It's Act 2 only?
Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to a research lab.
Imagine just one person managed to walk by and see this. 3 murders.
While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end.
Ibuki going crazy in the background, I know.
But because they were in a hurry, they made a crucial oversight. They
Dumbass.
didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body.
Dumbass.
Without
Not like it would have
that
mattered
evidence,
anyway,
we
because
may
there's
never
blood under
have
the
figured out
floorboard.
The culprit's trick. Carrying the supplies they needed, the culprit returned to the ultimate art lab. Locked the
Like-
front door from inside.
That dude rushed at her
And took
soon.
out the katana they brought from their own lab.
Suppose they didn't behead her.
They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing
Suppose they
her.
didn't behead her fuck ass.
Then, to further confuse us,
For
first,
what?
they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down.
Can you see Coyote's panties though? Look at
There were
Coyote.
2 reasons for this.
I know they just use the same ass Coyote
To
sprays the
overwhelm
head
the room
too.
with an occult atmosphere. And the other was the key to... The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy.
Is that
near
about
the rear
right?
entrance.
Korekiro Shinguchi, the ultimate anthologist. You be sitting there going like,
And
that dude's gonna be going like,
around to twist up the rope.
aren't I right? Korekiro Shinguchi, the ultimate anthologist, or panthentologist, whatever the fuck it is. I think it's anthologist.
After enough turns, the culprit let go.
Why do they need to show this? We get it. She turned. Oh my. You can see her panties.
Once released, the effigy began spinning and the gold leaf katana with it.
I think she wears pink colored ones too. Damn.
The handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock, locking the door. A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch. The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times.
But when he was in a rush, wasn't he?
Once
Plot
complete,
holes, whatever.
the door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind. Perhaps
Dumbass.
the culprit noticed it, but by that point, it was too late.
That dude couldn't get in even if he wanted
The
to.
room was sealed. There was no way for them
Must
to
say,
get back
Kokoichi,
inside.
can you unpick that lock for me? Like, what?
Then, this morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body.
Dead as hell, too.
But the culprit wasn't finished. They wanted one more murder.
They didn't even need that murder either.
To do that, they manipulated us into performing this
Like, if he
seance.
didn't even perform that murder, he would have gotten away with it. Because there's no evidence to prove anyone did it.
Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance.
He
I
was
was
fuck
invited by
ass shit.
Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance.
Fake ass Teletubby windmill behind her head.
Volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined
He's happy as
it would
hell.
get her killed. To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko.
Rock.
A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard. Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as
I'm trying to see
planned.
what happened. Like, why didn't she say anything? Because she didn't die instantly, right? Because I lied there, so I don't know what actually happened. Damn.
Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage.
I can't wait to see this dude torture
We
it.
didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate
I think I kill this
decision by
dude,
the
bro.
culprit.
They're gonna get sliced up with katanas.
They needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko.
See, I thought this. I was like, why did the sickle kill them? Like, wasn't it like really big? No, it was just really small.
While
That's
they
all
were
it was.
covering the cage with a cloth, they secretly placed the sickle.
I feel like you would have seen it though. They were happy as hell this worked
Finally,
out.
4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the cage.
The
The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder.
Final act.
After the preparations were complete, we began the seance. In complete darkness, we each stood in one corner and sang the Cage Child song.
At last, at long last. I know the dude was trying not to laugh. The dude was like, it works perfectly.
When the song finished, the soul of the dead was supposed to enter the
Oh, the soul of the dead entered her body, but
our
it took her with
culprit
her.
had another plan, to commit a murder in the darkness. Right after we started singing, the culprit began making their way toward Tenko. It would have been quite difficult to do in total darkness, but our
Not
culprit
really. You
had
could just look diagonally at her.
They used the lines of the magic circle drawn with salt. The culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along. And when the culprit reached the center of the circle,
That dude dove at that.
they found the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before. Then lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard.
Dead as hell.
The floorboard lifted up like a seesaw.
Why didn't she say anything? Let's find
pushed
out.
Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage. Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes, and we didn't even see it. After committing the crime, the culprit followed the salt back to their corner. Finished the ritual and had us light the candles. We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance.
I mean, she didn't die instantly. Why didn't she say anything? Because her throat. I don't understand.
And discovered Tenko's body.
Big ass thighs.
And while we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room. Ironically, the final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us. The culprit had planned the murder so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence.
Let me see his portrait.
That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark.
I need it for my thumbnail. Oh my god.
However, the culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture.
Why does he look like that?
He
Little
really
gremlin.
saved us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle.
I did. I already knew it.
Now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle.
Even Maki's like, what the fuck? I wouldn't do this.
Korekio Shinguchi, the ultimate anthropologist. You're the culprit behind these murders.
Korekio Shinguchi. I knew it!
That's where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
Now he gets his own theme. Yeah, there's nothing you can say now.
Sweet Korekio. There are times when it's necessary to admit defeat.
What the fuck?
Admit?
Even your second voice is telling you, yeah, we're fucked. This dude's voice on the top of his head's like, we're fucked. I don't have another option. He's like, alright.
Yeah. Okay.
So you finally admit you.
Even Kokichi's like, what the fuck?
Unfortunately, yes.
When you got all the voices in all the 15 bajillion voices in your head telling you just gotta admit defeat, that's it. You're done.
Yes. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My one regret. My only regret.
What?
Was not being able to make 100 friends.
What?
100 friends?
It was my dream to make 100 friends.
Now that's sad, but it's just like, okay.
Oh, it's so unfortunate! I was so close to 100!
What are you talking
100 people
about?
killed?
I do not understand a word of this.
Me neither.
Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done with this.
I'm about to vote for someone completely randomly. I think it'd be funny as hell.
Roger that. One voting time.
The heart racing, exciting.
Whatever. And yeah, your ass getting pushed right in there next. I'm gonna vote for somebody else. What if I vote for Kaede? You vote for it? Nah, just vote for him.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's.
The result is, I'm probably gonna have one fucking vote to my name. Oh, he actually voted for himself? Alright. Yeah, last time I had a vote for me. Kurumi did not like that.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice?
We made the right one, dumbass. Bye-bye. Yay. It's by majority vote anyway. All rise. Yeah, I know I got a C on one of those. Hey. mean, I took all the back routes, and I got most of the V things as much as I possibly could. I got a steal one of them. I died like 4 times. People don't believe me? Wow, seriously, you guys are correct again! The 3rd correct verdict in a row. Sweet, you should just be dead next. Alright, whatever.
For now.
No.
It's not over. I haven't heard his answer yet. Why did you kill them?
Right.
Yeah, he had no need to kill the both of them. Motive? The only reason why I thought it was because of that dumbass ritual. He wanted to see it. Don't tell me, were you actually scared of the resurrection ritual, Kaido? Shut up, I never said I was scared. The resurrection ritual had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Because we're friends, I'll tell you, I never once believed in the ritual. I would never kill someone over such a silly thing like that.
What?
So it has nothing to do with the motive? Then why? For the one that I love.
There is someone that I love.
Juniko and Oshima. Like, no way she just shoehorned herself in this game again. Someone so dear I long for.
I love her with all my heart. And she loves me with all her heart.
Got a fine ass.
Yes. We vowed an endless love to each other. Forever bound.
Who's that, Kurumi? Juniko?
None can come between us. We are bound by an intense love. No matter what anyone says.
Okay. Bragging about you, perfect love wife. Fuck you. So you had to see the lover of yours. You had to escape. But that's why you killed Angie and Tenko. But why did you need to kill the boat? If you asked if I did answer to escape this place, my answer would be no.
Wonderful.
Because I have no need to escape this place. The one I love is inside. Inside?
Wait!
I'm not his lover. Calm down. No one want a disgusting shit-stuffed bitch like you anyway. Kersplooge? Who is it?
Hey.
Is it really one of us? When I say inside, I do not mean inside this academy. What do you say? I mean inside me.
Sister.
Your sister? Nah, I wouldn't be.
Huh?
Sister?
Wait!
I'm not his sister.
Right?
Well, duh, if you were his sister, he would have already killed me. Your sister? But didn't you say she was your lover? It is not that difficult. My sister is my lover. So I'm a nasty-ass Alabama bitch.
I loved her so deeply.
Yeah, you just...
And she loved me so deeply.
No physical connection? Why does it say that up there?
That we were siblings.
Yeah, okay.
Meant nothing to us.
Meant nothing to us? Bitch, you're genetic... Oh, your children gonna come out looking like I don't even know.
Love, but none could stop the love we shared.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Oh, how I long for my sister's warmth.
That's why your fuck-ass face,
The
too.
only time I felt at peace was when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth.
See, like, you were a cool-ass villain, I guess, for the trial and everything. And a character, and then you hit me with this. So, like, I don't even know where to put him now.
For my beloved sister.
That's why I had to. You had to escape from here, right? No, I had to kill for her.
Huh?
What?
Sister.
Was very sickly. She was always in and out of the hospital ever since she was a child. She always seemed so lonely. Even if I could be her little brother and her lover, I couldn't be her friend. So I thought I'd find her. You killed people so your sister would have friends? It's kind of like nice in a messed up way, I guess. Deceased. I don't even know how to feel about this. I don't even know, bro. My sister is now a ghost, so her friends should be ghosts too, right?
For my beloved sister.
I've killed her to send to her 100 friends. He almost killed 100 people. I guess he looks like one. What?
Incomprehensible.
It is impossible to understand. Sister is very happy. Yes, Korekio, I am very happy. Thanks to you, I am not lonely.
What?
Could this be the lipstick version of Kyo's?
I'm Korekio's older sister.
I'm looking after my little brother.
What?
What the fuck?
Yes.
After I lost my beloved sister, I was so distraught I nearly went mad. But sister came to save me. She visited me during one of my stays.
Sister.
Now I can see her whenever I want.
Korekio.
That's wonderful, Kayako. Your love made the impossible possible.
Are you serious?
Are you serious? Is this really a spirit?
Told you.
He's just delusional. What a sad girl who can't even believe in the power of love.
Ew.
Either way, he's totally out of his mind. I mean, killed for a dead chick? You said you killed a lot already, right? So it wasn't just the two of you.
What was that?
What? Yeah.
Because
You didn't kill to escape here. That wasn't your purpose for the get-go. You just wanted to slaughter a bunch, huh?
Unacceptable.
You're not making me out to be some bloodthirsty, indiscriminate killer. I only kill girls. And you think Tenko was a better option? Oh my god, I guess Angie, but Tenko? It should be the medium. It had to be Tenko. It would work best with a girl. You said it would work best with a girl. I spent my time evaluating all the girls here.
Wonderful.
Maki and Mew, they were all worthy. All worthy?
Why you?
How come I'm not included? Because you're just a sex maniac freak. Then the second victim could have been me? Tenko died in place of me? Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone that should be... Okay, whatever. I'm not reading her fuck-ass lines.
Excellent.
Himiko would have been great, but Tenko volunteering made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart.
Wonderful.
She even infiltrated the student council to protect Himiko.
But
How did you? It was obvious to me. I've studied many people. She stood up against the
can this
darkness of
be?
the school all by herself and her beloved friend.
beautiful.
I was so touched. Wonderful she was. I can't understand why you didn't like her, Himiko.
Well,
Though, I was planning on having you become sister's friend too
No
eventually.
way!
Why you did all that just to kill? For you to go that far, that's pretty impressive. You were interested in the caged child just so you could kill someone, right? It interests me as an anthropologist, of course, but more than that,
for my beloved sister.
I wanted to kill for her.
Are you okay?
Yeah, he's talking about... Don't worry about it. Let's just focus on Kira now. Allow me to explain, though. I did not plan to kill the both of them. I knew I would have plenty chances after escaping this place. But Angie walked in preparing and I ended up killing her in a different way. So I figured I may as well kill her too.
What is that?
Whatever. No. Not just because I was sending another friend a sister. Correctio, you're such a thoughtful little brother, but it was bad to get greedy. You're right. Because of that, now I can't send 100 friends a sister. Do you understand now? Those were the circumstances of Kiriko's crime. I do not understand.
Why?
That's right, killing 2 friends for your dead sister?
But how?
That wrong. That's so wrong. Oh, don't get so worked up. There's something I learned after sister's
Do
death.
not worry.
Death only changes a person's form. The soul lives on as a ghost.
That's right,
That's right. Even though I'm a ghost now, I am always by his side.
sister.
I love you so much, sister. Cut it out already.
What was that?
I don't understand anything you're saying. It's not fair.
Well,
Not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair. Who are you, Mikon?
and
Shut up.
another thing.
Deaths are unfair. Why do you think the news stations get such a high ratings when they report about deaths? Because everyone likes unfair deaths.
maybe.
You know, if you look at it like that, that embodies whatever the fuck he said. Gifting high school students forced to play a killing game? Man, if people were watching this, they'd get a kick out of it.
Shut up!
Knock it off with the bullshit.
You got me.
Hell yeah, if I wasn't in the killing game, I wouldn't be having so much fun. That is the nature of this killing game, shrouded in mystery. My role is over. I have finished my explanation.
Sister.
I shall go now to be met with my sister.
Sister.
But at least I could see her again.
Correcchio.
It's alright, Correcchio. Come to me.
Oh,
Alright,
it's punishment time!
here we go. How is this dude gonna die? Punishment time, yes. You're not gonna let this dude live, are you?
Sister.
At long last, I get to see you
That's
again.
right.
Yes, from now on, no one will try to stop us. We can be together forever. Wait, I can't accept this. Like I said, there's no such thing as a death that can
From
be
an
accepted.
anthropological.
Just shut the fuck up and die.
What was
Alright. How will you live at life that faces death?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate anthropologist, Correcchio
I
Shinguchi.
shall observe.
I will watch over you as a ghost, as your friend. I will watch over you.
That's right.
It won't just be me and Correcchio, all those who die will be watching. I will be watching you to face death of your friends.
Humanity is beautiful.
I'll be watching forever and ever.
It's punishment time!
How are they gonna kill this fuck ass dude? The colding melting pot? Oh, this dude getting a burn? Look at Mono. He's about to shove someone else in there. That's a bad way to go out too. He gets burned to death? Why did he run in there? Had to be happy as hell. What is going on? He ran in there and got himself killed? Creative punishment. What the fuck? He ran in there. I know. It's so cute when they kidnap. Whatever. Alright.
What's the point?
Alright. I'm assuming you'll think of another murder will happen if you do that right. Who can say? What a waste. If none of you were gonna use it, you should let me have it. What, bro? What a fucking ever. Skip this bullshit.
So long. Farewell.
There's only 2 now. Everyone, even now, we still talked about raising the dead.
Always messing around.
Man, this is stupid. What people believe up? There's like nobody left.
Of course.
The living are more precious than the dead, no matter what. That's not something a coward like you should say. You just saw a ghost. What do you have to say about that, Kaido? Shut up. Leave me alone. Yeah, you're right. No God. Well, that's why we have to work together, right? Our ultimate talents are the best weapons we have.
Do his best.
And going to protect everyone. This dude always plays with bugs. Probably shoves bugs up his dick hole. I don't want Suichi to use his ultimate talent anymore. I'm getting sick of class trials. Yeah, you're probably right. Your talent as assassin is way more trouble. What are you going to use that then?
Okay,
I work hard until everyone trusts my ultimate talents. What?
that's right.
It may not be possible now, but I'll put in effort so everyone can trust me. I won't run away anymore. Maki. I see. I wonder how long that'll last. Don't underestimate her. Maki was one of my sidekicks. I don't remember being your sidekick. Also, didn't I tell you to stop calling me that? Whatever. Only 9 people left, and I know Gonta's gonna be next too. Either he dies or he's a murderer. We all know the big characters die in Chapter 4, and the best characters die in Chapter 5. What do you know? That dumbass can do basic math. 7 people.
Actually,
But
Just 9 of us.
Well, you know.
Humans are like weeds. Too many of them. Whatever, bro. Alright, bro. We get it. Can we get the end now? But hey, none of us gave up, right? They just about bullshit at the end of the trials.
I believe in you.
Alright, Kaido.
okay. Well, of course.
Alright.
Hey.
Hold up. Kibo needs to apologize to everyone in the student council thing. Willing to
How
accept.
exciting!
Yank your head off and smash on the ground with all your strength.
Wait.
No way. Even though we're missing her. Who? Missing who? Kaede?
All right.
Himiko, you okay? Anything Gonta can do, you can help.
Hey.
I think we should let her have some space.
Okay.
I remember how I felt. Oh, Gonta understands.
You're so dumb.
God, Himiko, you're such a liar.
Huh?
What? Bro, how about adjusting my camera a little bit to the left? A little bit to the left.
Because I'm a liar.
I don't think lies are exactly a bad thing. Let's face it, you wouldn't have any free in the world if you just compromise with truth. But even then, I don't think it's good to lie.
Right?
I'm just gonna start crying.
Nuh-uh.
Because I thought about
Because?
it. Himiko's been lying to herself about her own feelings, so she's been holding back.
Hey!
What are you repressing? Why are you trying so hard to hold back? Alright, we know. Here we go. Tenko, Angie, I'm so lonely. I'm lonely without you too. Now I'm kind of sad now. I gotta survive. I still can't. Wherever you are. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely without the both of you. We're in the background, happy as hell. Himiko. Damn it. Kota said. Himiko cried for a long time. She cried as if she was releasing all the emotions she's been bottling up. Before I knew it, as if lured by her doing so, we began crying. Everyone? It's supposed to be sad, but all I can think is that dumbass One Piece meme. The One Piece is real, and it just shows Chopper crying. That's what she looks like. It's supposed to be sad, but I can't even see it. The tears we shed, I can't even describe it. We were crying about what we had been through. Sadness, hatred, frustration, discord, anger, love, tears filled with emotion, but at the very least, they weren't tears of submission. Push us forward. No one else was crying, though. That's how the chapter ends? After a while, Himiko finally calmed down, however. She was a different person.
Is she hard to carry, Gonta?
Look at Gonta being a big old gentleman.
No, she fine.
Why is Gonta happy as hell? I don't like that look he has, but that looks, I don't know, weird as hell. Why's my hair like that too? In the back.
She's sleeping very peacefully.
She's all tuckered out after crying. Robots sleep well after leaking their oils too, right?
Alright.
I have told you many times that I do not use oil as my fuel source.
But wow, that really surprised me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying.
She better be an different person after this.
But she looks so peaceful sleeping like that.
She probably felt better after letting it all out, don't you think?
I think Maki, you should let it all out too.
Yeah, I hope so.
I let it all out on fucking, I don't even know, Mew over
Then
there.
Gonta carry Himiko to her room.
And then murder her.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me?
This dude.
You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking ya.
Oh, talking about her titties?
There's no way he'd do such a thing. Gonta is a gentleman after
Flat ass bitch. While we were heading back to dorms, I suddenly noticed Kaido had stopped in his tracks. Kaido, what's wrong? Oh, I'm nothing. I just wanted to get some night air. Don't worry about me. Go on ahead. Are you sure?
Well,
Don't do something like this again, okay? If you just like scary things, you should have. I thought you were sick. You worried about me? What if he was sick and he was just lying? Yeah, worried about your stupidity. Maki was hella worried. Still haven't warmed up to me, huh? I feel like the walls we had are coming down a little, you know? Perhaps those walls were her enemies.
Got it.
Yeah, cause of me.
Okay.
I mean, he's not wrong. Feels like you're bragging, Kaido. But like I said, I'm gonna go back and get some air before I go. You can go on ahead.
Okay.
Alright, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Alright. After our goodbyes, I returned to my dorm room. I didn't notice what was going on with Kaido. He's actually sick.
Damn it.
That dude was just lying. He don't give a fuck.
I don't have time to be dying. I still
Why is he dying? What did he get infected with?
Damn it. No way am I gonna die here. No way.
No way, Jose. Why is he sick? Transfer student Bamiya. Oh, we lost 3 people. Ow, ow, ow. And I know that big Hulkbuster, big back, badly built bitch dies next to Mysterious Mask. You want to save? Fucking yes, I want to save. I know Gonta dies next too somehow. Who's gonna kill him? I guess we're gonna find out next time, won't we?